And they're only going to get worse. All right, go ahead, Ben.
What up? What's the discussion?
I don't know. You tell me.
This page. I see Trump and Netanyahu.
All right, Ben. Ben, just get. Ben, you're such a nice guy, Ben. You're such a nice guy. I just don't think this is the right panel for you. All right, so President Trump just put out I think it's his first tweet in nearly 24 hours, I think somebody said. And he is talking about the California elections. What's up, Mish? How's it going? He does not give a fuck. Why are you roasting Israel or Jews, bro? Are saying things factual? Is that roasting? Yemen is sending bombs. I just saw that. A single missile, I think. Listen, the warmongers want war. I don't think they understand war without having Trump's backing. That's a whole different ballgame. That's a damn shame. The whole California system, the voting out there, a shame. Thank you, Matt. Bibi said, "Fuck Trump. I'm bombing Tehran." Well, the thing that caught my eye was the thing that caught my eye was that it was kind of a small hit where they didn't go after any rural areas or anything like that. BB doesn't care about America. I don't know. I mean, he should always put Israel first, so I'm not going to knock him for that. But I think BB's whole. I don't even think what he's doing is putting Israel first. I think he's putting BB first. I think keeping wars going helps BB avoid a lot of potentially negative things. Okay, so that's just reality. Who won the elections in Cali? The reason why Trump is tweeting about it is Spencer Pratt. California's elections were Tuesday. Here we are now on Saturday. Spencer Pratt is essentially eliminated, and the top two go to the election in November, and Pratt is done. And then in the governor's race for the state of California, you have Steve Hilton in second place, but you have Tom Steyer closing the gap. So eventually you're going to see Tom Steyer overtake Hilton, and that's that. All right, so we're going to start off with somebody from Somali, if B connects. B did not connect. Anyone who thinks Cali is going red this decade is too far gone. Well, there was a hope, no doubt about it. And then that leads back to the debate about are their elections legit or not. It's hard to take in a serious way that you have elections on Tuesday and we're still counting ballots, almost a full week later. It's just dumb. It's dumb. Cali is red? No. But keep in mind, there's more Republicans inside the state of California than most states, right? There's still a lot of Republicans in California, right? So whenever Donald Trump said you're going to win so much, you're going to call and you're going to want to call Donald Trump. And Trump has been quiet on social media. What Trump did is he went on a media tour bashing Bibi. He called outlets here in America. He called outlets in Israel. That's what Donald Trump spent his Sunday doing. Some went golfing. Some went to church. Donald Trump spent the day dragging Bibi through the mud across multiple platforms. I mean, are we waking up yet? The warmongering fools, the ones lying to themselves. Are you waking up yet? You don't fuck with Trump. What don't we get? You're in a war with Ukraine, meaning America. America is in a war with Ukraine. I did not know that. That's breaking news to me. All right, so Ben, okay, so I said, are you awake yet? Is it not obvious yet that there is shit going on behind the scenes? Now some of it is coming out, not all of it, but we'll get there eventually. And your response is, instead of acknowledging the question and answering it, you say the United States, you've been at war with Russia for 60 years. Smart. Very smart. Makes sense. Makes sense, definitely. They killed the new gay Ayatollah. No, my president Donald Trump said he's going to meet with the gay Ayatollah. Is what anti-Semitic? I mean, to be fair, anything is anti-Semitic these days. I said, "How are you?" to somebody, and somebody said Dave is anti-Semitic. Entertaining, entertaining. A bunch of soft crybabies. Entertaining. Don't get me wrong. How many times can you call somebody anti-Semitic before you say, wait, maybe we're using this word way too much? Maybe we're all turning into Gemma. And I love Gemma, don't get me wrong. But Gemma called everybody anti Semitic. 2,800 times. You're really embracing the 2,800. And the whole why is this taught and or believed? Just whenever it first went up, it was funny that nobody knew about it. Then as time went on, uh, more people came up and said, "Yeah, of course, we learned this. We learned about it." Is I maybe get on the same page, but I'm here for it. So we have it confirmed that it is taught. There's no way around it. It has been taught. I was never taught that in yeshiva. So right now, I would say, in all the Jewish people that have come up here or typed in the chat, I think I think we're probably at 40% are well aware of it. And then whenever Josh, I think Build-A-Bear said in my afternoon broadcast that I have brought people back closer to their religion, where they're opening up the Talmud or the Torah. Okay, great. You're welcome. But it does, and Josh tried to say, oh, this is a great thing. But then why is everybody having meltdowns? If everything is so great and things are going well for BB in Israel, why are there nonstop meltdowns on this app? Can somebody make that make sense? If things are going so well, why is it that we have meltdowns almost by the hour? He clapped back. Who clapped back? Everyone's cycles synced up. Oh no. Honestly, let Israel get the IRGC. In my opinion, Israeli military are strong as fuck. Really? And I've thrown that question out. If it was Israel versus the IRGC, one on one, no America, who would win? And I'll be honest, if you're sitting there saying that Israel would win, I don't know what you're on. And if you said, well, Dave, what makes you think that Israel would lose? I don't know. That we were at war for 40 days. Israel had the strongest military on the planet by their side. And what happened? They're still there. Neither would win. Okay, so you're not saying Israel will win. Israel would be nothing without the USA, Paul says. I can't believe they retaliated. Yeah, I think, and this is just what I'm gathering, I think it was just what I said in the afternoon broadcast, that Bibi does strike back. He makes his people happy and does very little damage. So it's the best of both worlds, where Bibi didn't go all out, didn't do much damage. You know, you could say either A, he pussied out, or B, he pussied out by just not doing much damage, or you could say, well, he didn't listen to Trump. This is right in between, and my guess is Trump is kind of okay with this. Now, if the IRGC decides to respond, here we go. So we will see what happens. Let's see what Trump actually says. But he's busy tweeting about the elections in California. Did I hear what Sandishaw said? No. I didn't even know that motherfucker was still talking. Some people say, I don't want to quote anybody, but some people say that Sandishaw actually works for the IRGC. Is that true? No results from California yet. What are you talking about? They announced election, I don't know, some election headquarters basically called it that Pratt will not be in the mayor's race in November. That he'll finish third. But that's California's problem. I'm not worried about that. Or that's LA's problem. I'm not worried about that. I wish Pratt would win. But California elections are fucked. So I don't know what to tell you. Well, either way, the whoever the hell the second person is, they've surpassed Pratt, and trust me. Do you really think LA is going to allow Pratt to be in the main election in November? No. Oh, hell no. So that's why we are where we are. Maybe, here comes Ben, maybe if we would have been concentrating on defeating the Democrats instead of, I mean, how am I going to impact the California or the LA mayor's race or the California governor's race? I have like four people from California here. Ben, once again, Ben, I just keep telling myself you're a nice guy. Okay, you're a nice guy. I'll just say that. BB told Trump shut the fuck up. Then why did BB pussy out and just do a little strike? Why do you do a little baby strike? Why not go all out? If you're gonna say fuck you to Trump, you better do it in a big way. Like I expect more planes to be in the air striking them again. And there we go. Chuchi just said we are striking them right now as we speak. Nobody else is saying it, but Chuchi is. Chuchi's here, breaking news. Who else is saying that, Chuchi? Go watch. Go watch what? How many cameras are inside of Tehran Live? What are you talking about? Go watch. You have live cameras in fucking Tehran? And once again, if you're going to disobey the boss, you better do it big. I expect that regime to be gone by sunrise. Who's that guy? No self-respecting country in the world would tolerate such an attack, and neither will Israel. Israel is now targeting Iranian surface-to-surface missile launch sites. So they went after the missile launch sites. Somebody, Slinky or Amir, said the response is going to be huge. You guys did nothing. Nothing. The way, whenever Amir said that, I thought we were going after like resources or power plant. I thought it was going to be like Happy Nuke Day. You didn't see the pictures? No. So there's photos. Somebody says they hit energy facilities. Next person, no resources. Then why is the ambassador to the United States saying the opposite? That they're going after missile sites. Their lies. What are lies? What are lies? What part? So no energy sites. So why are we lying? Why are we just coming in here and just flat out lying? The hate blind, you poor Dave. Schnitzel, everybody. The U.S. is not telling us what is really. What does that mean? Patience pays off, Dave. Okay, so go ahead. Tell me more. I think it's really evil to celebrate. Yeah, I mean, warmongers are gonna warmonger. They love it. Look at the live earlier with the chicken fucking Israel running a live and them celebrating. And their assumption was that Trump was going to be back in the war. And kudos to Trump for not falling for the bullshit and trying to keep everyone peaceful and still end this war. Why? Because Donald Trump realizes it is not beneficial for America to be in this war. He knew that about, I would say, 3 hours into this war. And to be honest, I think Trump has struggled with that. And how do we get out? How can we declare victory in in an accurate way or the best way? So get out. Schnitzel, you really don't want that. If Trump just got out, you do understand that opens up your people, the Israelis, it opens them up. Like what anybody with a brain that loves Israel is not going to say Trump just get out. And you could say it because you know it's not going to happen. It's so easy to say that, but if you have a brain and you love Israel, you should be begging Donald Trump to stay out there. I mean, at some point we have to wake up, no? At some point? We're in denial about so many things. We're in denial that Trump and Bibi are not in lockstep. We're in denial when it comes to this war is going as planned or going well. We're in denial when it comes to Trump wants this war to restart. We're in denial that Trump and Bibi are really not playing 984D chess. But every single day for over 100 days, we have came here and just lied. And there goes, bro, breaking the news. Did Trump say the war is back on? Yes or no? Bro, answer yes or no. No. Okay. So it's kind of hard to have a real war without Donald Trump. Bro, get out of the queue. Right? Like right now, this is just two kids fighting on a playground. That's all it is. So, what are you talking about, bro? You're the one that came in here and said the war is back on. All right, these are two kids exchanging punches on the playground, and the principal, Donald Trump, is not going to get involved unless it really escalates. It's that simple. A Middle East ceasefire means just less fire, not no fire. A wise man once said that, and that wise man was Donald Trump. A ceasefire in the Middle East is just you fire less. Is paparazzi coming back? I hope not. Once again, if you love Israel, if you love pro-Israel people, if you love Jewish people, you should have, Texas for Trump, how are you, love? You should have been begging paparazzi, please block Dave. You should be begging Daniela and what's her face, Zionist Barbie, and Ariel and Haas and this one and that one, Lioness. You should be begging them. Block Dave. You should pay them. If you care about Israel, come on, YBD. Paparazzi did try. I love paparazzi. But did she really do a great job in defending her side? And just keep in mind, hold on, what's he saying? No. Keep in mind, paparazzi came up here, lectured me about what was on my screen. Meanwhile, paparazzi has sat in broadcast with people mocking Jesus, and she was screenshotted in the chat saying Jesus lied to you, but she's gonna lecture me? How the fuck does that work? Where is the wait, what does it say? Where is the the BLK? Is it supposed to be black? Who spoke was spot on? Not when's the drama going to start? I don't know, Sarah. What drama do you prefer, Sarah? Whatever drama you want, I will provide this morning for you. So you give me your order, and I will get it ready. And speaking of getting ready, Sarah, I just want to let you know that paparazzi at some point yesterday said that God essentially is spending all his time getting 2,800 Goy slaves ready for Jewish people. Never heard her say that? Well, she said God is getting them ready. That's what she said, Rivi. Rivi, you said you were sleeping. So it's unless you're listening while you're sleeping or dreamt about it, did you go watch the replay, Rivi? Dave lets Iran off the hook. How do I let them off the hook? Tell me how I let them off the hook. Thank you, Kaya. Wait, wait, first of all, I have no power. I have no power to make them pay or let them off the hook. So how am I letting them off the hook? You know who let them off the hook? Donald Trump. Why did Donald Trump let him off the hook? Because he sat BB down and said, don't fucking respond. He went on a whole bunch of media outlets embarrassing BB. Is this Kaya? Kaya, the one that I know from Israel? Kaya?
Yeah, hello.
Do I know you?
Oh gosh.
Why are you saying, oh gosh?
Why is she here?
Why is who here?
I thought she blocked you.
Who?
Paparazzi.
Oh, come on. Come on. I don't know if you know Reuven. Rabbi Reuven
Yeah.
lectured everybody and said, "Don't go to Dave's live." Now, Reuven is here. He is here nonstop. Why do I know that? Because he quotes things that I say. So is that hypocritical or no?
This is really bad what's going on.
Elaborate.
Well, I heard the conversation. I didn't see who was speaking because it was a YouTube clip.
Okay.
But in the beginning, she was making sense. And then when the lady was talking and telling her, well, Israel doesn't look righteous, instead of listening, she's been just blocking it out and saying whatever she feels is right. And that's not how it works. Like she should have had the answer before she came up. It's very simple. You come up
Sure.
you come up with a receipt, you ask her a question, what does it mean? She should have came with direct receipts, with the answer, with the actual real answer if she knew what it was.
Have you ever been in here before, love?
No.
Okay. Have you ever listened in here before?
I just watched the clip from yesterday. That's enough for me and I've seen it all already.
Okay. And I like this girl, Wonderlust said. Okay. Well, can I ask, where are you from?
And I'm a Jesus fan. She might not be, but he was Jewish. And so you're just really bashing people that belong to you. Not really a good impression. Sorry.
Can I ask you, where are you from?
Canada.
Oh, you're in Canada. Okay. And she's straight to the point. Yes, Wonderlust. We appreciate that here. We don't like long-winded people. Okay, so is there anything else you want to talk about?
That's all I want to say for now.
Can I ask you, are you a fan of this war?
Absolutely not.
Hell
Who would
no.
be?
Oh, what? Well, stick around, because I have some war-mongering
I could see
friends.
some people in the comments. I'm not an idiot.
Right, they love war. They celebrate it. There was a broadcast earlier
Big
Sunday
embarrassing.
where they were celebrating the restarting of this war. And then what they had to do is they had to quickly realize that Donald Trump later on in the day was going to embarrass the fuck out of Bibi, and that's what he did. So they kind of shut up for a little bit, but they love war. So we'll see where that goes. All right, here goes Why You Mad? Why You Mad? What do you got?
Were you looking for me?
Why would I look for you?
Not you.
Okay.
The girl in the comments, Ishtar said this girl was looking for me.
Oh, whenever she said there was a
And
black
sweetie, I'm
person.
far from blonde. Go check on my
Oh,
page.
well, don't
Oh,
say
well,
that.
we
Dave
love
love
blondes here.
blondes. Yeah, we love blondes here, girl. Anyway, you was
We
looking
don't
for
care what
me?
people like.
Okay, you was looking for me though?
I don't think she realizes you're talking to her. I think she thinks you're talking to me. Kaya, whenever you said there was a black person talking, was it Why You Mad? The one that's next to you now?
Could be. I didn't see that. It was a YouTube clip. I couldn't see who was talking.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay, so what you were saying was spot on. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I appreciate you.
And what did she say that was spot on?
I'm gonna follow you right now.
Kaya, what did she say that was spot
You
on?
said that Israel is not looking righteous right now. Simple as that. They're not.
Oh.
Thank
And
you.
Why You Mad? You're saying that. I just want to tell you, somebody sent me a hate message, and the hate message read that I'm paraphrasing the first part. The second part, I'll quote it. Because I am speaking facts about Israel, I have made it okay for, and the two names were mentioned was Kapara and why, not Kapara, Kapora, and Why You Mad? That I have influenced you. But no, that conversation with Miss Blonde, that would have happened either way, with or without me. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so but when did you start saying the line? Well, I forget how you phrased it. Kaya just quoted you, but basically, you are not righteous over there.
When they started bringing up the Bible, when they referred to the book of Zechariah, I'm instantly clicked in. I do some crazy stuff, But I was leading with the spirit. Like you bring up you say, okay, this is in the Talmud and it's reference to the book of Zechariah. I've read the book of Zechariah 100,000 times. I've read the Bible over 50 times, bro. Like I know a lot of the scripture. So when they started talking about it, okay, let's talk scripture then. And that's what it says. You have to be righteous for those people that want to follow you. Oh, you didn't have to do that, baby girl. You didn't have to do that.
Kaya,
I'm
you're
not
very
with
sweet.
it.
Tell me, who's this Rabbi Ruvain? What's his last name?
He's not a. I don't think he's a real rabbi. I actually have a clip of him lecturing people that they should not come here. I'll play that shortly. But he's But once again, he's here. But I could share his profile with you if you'd like.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
not.
why are you asking about him? Are you gonna go tell
I've
him
heard of
off?
him before, but I know another Rabbi Ruvain, and he's like, I don't think it sounds like him, but he's great, like really crazy.
What about
But
do you know my rabbi, Rabbi Asher? What are you laughing at, white man?
who's Rabbi Asher? Which one?
Oh well, that doesn't
Many.
matter. He's my rabbi.
Mhm.
He's like the rabbi of this broadcast. He's everybody's rabbi here. I think we could all agree.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Okay, so Carl, I don't know if it's connecting for you. How about Rabbi Jesus? I don't get that. Why are you doing that? Rabbi Asher is our resident rabbi. Yes, Rivi was in the queue. She jumped out very quickly. Probably very wise. Very, very wise.
Uh,
So, go ahead, love.
I
Kaya,
Oh,
were
don't
you
know
going
what
to
you're
say something?
saying. I was just laughing.
no,
Okay.
I'm just
Uh,
listen. When it comes to
oh,
scripture, Dave, I'm a troll. I do a lot, but I don't play when it comes to Jesus Christ because I know He doesn't play about all of His children. He considers us lost sheep, and a lot of people are just goats. We'll just leave it at that. All the Christians will understand what I'm talking about. We are in a time, and I'm gonna finish up. I'll stay if you know how I do. I'll chill. I'll drop whatever. But we are in a time, you guys, where it's the separating of the sheep and the goats and the wheat from the tare. Okay, tares stand upright and they think they're righteous. They don't know how to bow. You're gonna have
thank you,
to
Leah.
bow eventually. That's all.
And whoever was sending me clips of the chicken Israel's live earlier, apparently at one point she mentioned Leah. If you have that, send it to me. Thank you, Leah. I don't know what was said, but apparently at one point she criticized Leah. And when Leah came up here yesterday saying, look, some of the people that come up here are fucking nuts. They do not do a great job of representing their side. That's just reality. And I saw paparazzi come in. I don't know if she's here. I just a very simple question before I let me see if I could find her. Um, no, paparazzi is not in here at least so far. Got a couple celebrities in here though. Wow. I don't see paparazzi, but my question for paparazzi would be very simple. Do you think leave her alone already? Rivi, stop it, please. I beg you. Just stop. Okay, my question for her would be very simple. Do you think you did a good job of representing your side? That would be my only question for paparazzi right now. And the scary part to me is there has been so many people that have come up here, Zionist Barbie, Daniela, and the list goes on and on, right? Haas, Delight, Miss Blonde, Lioness, Ariel. And if I were to ask them, do you think you did a great job representing your side? I think all of them would say yes. And that's the most scary part to me is zero self-awareness. And maybe at some point we figure that out. Here comes Sarah. Okay. Sarah, you're not connecting. That also may be for the best.
I
What?
just
Sometimes God just talks to people.
that's the power of Hashem, bro. I just feel like if I was Jewish, bro, if I were Jewish, like just how I'm a proud Christian, I would know my scripture front and back. I wouldn't need to go chat GPT or AI overview. You should know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but the interesting part, why you mad, when it comes to the 2,800 slaves, day one, it was nobody even knows about this. Nobody believes in it. And then as we have entered day three now, it is, yeah, of course. Of course
Yeah,
we know about this.
the
God is
switch up
getting
was
them ready for us.
the switch up was crazy. Now you see how Big Daddy just spammed the N word and spelled it out in the comments. I don't care because he's a bitch. He's a whole bitch. But I'm not gonna go and do a live about him calling me a N word. Do you understand how that works, Jewish people? When they're saying things to you, you ignore it because you know that they are bitches.
And then is it true that Daniela criticized Trumpavelli for saying the K word after he was
Yeah,
called the N word? Why
yeah.
is that done? Why?
I mean, I mean, to be fair, she did say both are
Thank you,
wrong, but
Texas.
she said if I can, like, is it okay for me to call Julian the N word, and when he calls me Jupit Stew and all these things? So
Well, I think Jupid Stew and the K word are completely different, to be fair. Or am I
I give.
wrong?
I mean, listen. I think it's like when Schnitzel said he called Trumpavelli fat, or Trumpavelli called him fat, and then he called him the N word. Like it
Yeah,
was like,
that's different.
yeah, it's an extreme. So, but yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, bro, you gotta. People aren't operating with righteousness. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with whatever. The man, he probably, like Jessica Ann Bush. Look, he got my whole name. They doxed the heck out of me. You think I fear you? I don't fear nobody but God, boy. You are a peasant. You're a peasant, sir.
Thank you, Vito.
You're a peasant, sir. I'm
So,
leaving
Kari, who
my
are you
job.
talking
I'm leaving
to?
my job because I have a job and I'm working. I take care of elderly people. I take care of old people like your mother and your father.
Are you a nurse?
I'm a physical therapist, baby.
Okay, I'm a nurse. Okay, cool.
God bless you.
I work with
Ka-
the elderly too. So
Kaya, it's very unique that
But yeah,
somebody
man, ain't
comes.
nobody worried
Oh,
about no
okay, go
peasant
ahead.
ass people.
but who are you talking
No, I'm
to?
just not worried about no peasant ass people. Like, first of all, I'm talking to the dude in the chat, little daddy, little
Mm,
dick daddy in the chat. That's what I'm talking to. But
okay. Don't get confused, he says.
Kaya, it's very rare that somebody comes up here I've never seen
ain't
before,
nobody.
but you know what? Go ahead, why you mad?
I think it's your connection.
She's on that Obama Wi-Fi.
Bomb.
All right, let's see how long I can tolerate, bro. If he connects, why you mad is good people, and I love her. Yes, she's great people. She's entertaining. She doesn't. It doesn't matter what side you're on. She just doesn't like when you lie.
You were gonna say
Okay.
it's rare that what?
It for you. It
Mm-hmm.
is rare that somebody comes up here that I've never seen before, but you're knowledgeable on the bullshit that goes on in this broadcast or in others.
It
So,
just takes observing and growing up in a Jewish family. Very simple. I've been observing these TikToks for a while.
okay. And who do you go into a lot of like pro Israel, pro Pally debate lives?
Sometimes, but I mean, I started out with different endeavors, but I happen to be related to paparazzi, so
Oh, so take it easy on paparazzi.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Big Daddy, fuck you, nigga, with a sick dick, bitch.
Okay.
Is he?
Wallahi,
Oh, God.
sister, sister.
My
Abayo,
Somali sister, what's going on?
no, you know what is? You know what
Tell
is?
me what is.
She tell you the truth. She say it's
Who?
not what I can say.
Okay. Wait, who is she? Are you referring to Mad or Kaya?
Okay, this one has to stop.
Who?
Her twin, Zinef. Doesn't need her to defend. She defends herself pretty good herself.
I look forward to the documentary of the real story of Kaya and paparazzi and Rivi being related.
Brother,
yeah, sister,
brother.
go ahead, my Somali sister.
I got a one question on you.
Okay.
What is the question that you asking?
I'm not really asking many questions right now. I'm more of just, I was waiting for you to come up and entertain everybody.
Okay, but what is your meaning?
What is my meaning? Well, first, I want to tell you our country of the week is Somali. We've learned a lot about, yes,
I
we've
am
learned a lot
Somali.
about your country. And do you want to share a fun fact about your country?
You know what is my country? I'm from Somalia, alhamdulillah.
Hell yeah.
And you know what is? Wherever we begin on a business. So
Like a
what do you
daycare.
wanna- Yeah, but what do you want to talk about? Like Somalia.
Can you say that saying again? Wherever we begin on business. Was
on
that
the
the quote?
business? Yeah, you
Hell
can
yeah.
search it on it.
Okay. We'll put that on a t-shirt pronto. Okay, so is there anything else you want to tell us about your country?
You know what is with my country?
Uh-huh.
If I'm talking about Somali, the whole people, we are nice people.
Of
But
course.
if you wanna come to us, we're gonna be one nation and we're gonna beat you up.
Okay.
And
When it
if
comes to
you
us,
don't,
we're one
if you
nation, we're gonna
don't,
beat you
if
up.
you
Okay?
don't, if you don't with us, we beat each other up. But if you come to us, we won't. We're gonna come one nation.
But my president, I don't know if you know his name. His name is Donald Trump. He said your country is a shithole country. Is that accurate?
He's scary.
Donald Trump is scary, yes.
Yeah, he's scary. Cause he knows.
He knows what? That it's a shithole country?
No, he knows my people. You know what is? He knows my people how many and how far they can go. If it's a war, there is no people around us.
Yeah,
That's us.
I don't think that makes sense.
Hey, Dave, can you put me on the two-part big screen real quick?
Okay.
All right.
A little louder for the people in the back. That's all.
All right.
But you know what is, brother?
Tell me, sister.
We are kind people.
Of course.
Somali kind people. But we have a lot of shit to us. But if you wanna come to us, then you will know the enemies of your life.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I don't think anybody's afraid of your country.
There is no excuse.
Okay.
So let us who we are wanna be, let us the way I wanna be, and let us the way we wanna be.
Hell yeah.
But if you come to my country, boy.
All right, so let me give you three things I've learned about Somalia. Once again, Somalia is our country of the week. One, everyone's a big fan of rice and bananas over there. Number two, nearly half
that is the eating banana. Without banana, we don't eat.
Right, so you need rice and banana. If there's no rice, then there's no banana. If there's no banana, there's no rice.
Brother, without banana and without bisbes, there is no eat.
Makes sense. So fact number two that I've learned about your country is nearly half the people of that land is a product of incest, meaning they are marrying their siblings or cousins, etc. Is that true?
No, that's not true. Not on my family, no.
Okay. So, I mean, heads or tails, right? If it lands on tails, you're a product of incest. Heads, because it's half the people. So,
We
Now,
have
the
that.
ironic thing is,
But
B. Oh, go
brother,
ahead.
brother,
Yeah, sister.
brother, that is not only on Somali. Moroccan do that shit. Israel do that shit. Every Muslim country do that shit.
But I've met a whole bunch of Somali people. Okay,
Mm.
you're right. They're all very nice. Okay, but the odds
Yeah,
of me
Pakistani too.
flipping a coin and it landing on heads 50 times in a row, that's crazy. I've had 50 Somalians all come up and say, no, of course not. We're
I
not,
got a,
I'm not a
I got
product
a,
of incest. Go ahead.
I got a one question for you.
Sure.
Have you ever seen an delusional Somali?
A what Somali?
Delusional,
A
like,
delusional Somali person?
yeah.
Yeah, all
Have
the
you
time.
ever seen?
Do you know Bombi?
Then you know the way we act.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Cause for us, you know what is?
Tell me.
For us is like the country is like Belgium. You know
Okay.
what is?
No.
We are like, as long as you not come to us, we will not come to you. But if you search us, we will.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so, but I just want to say the third fact that we've learned about your land is the average IQ in your country is just very low. Your thoughts
It,
on that?
no, 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 no. That is the high.
Oh, it's the high.
Yeah.
Come on now. Like we've heard
Do you
Ilhan Omar
do you
speak. We've
wanna
heard
do you wanna
dozens of Somalis
no
up
no
here
no
talking.
do you wanna search with me
Search what?
the high IQ?
And yeah, sure. Go ahead, search it.
Okay, we're gonna search on a Google.
Yeah, good. You search it on Google. Okay, so let's get B. I appreciate you, my Somali sister. You're sweet as hell, and I am sure you're not a product of incest. And your IQ, if it's not 120, I would be stunned. But getting back to the war, we have. So let's recap. We had the IRGC send off 10 missiles to Israel. Donald Trump went on a media tour bashing the fuck out of Bibi, told Bibi, don't respond. Bibi did respond, but he kind of pussied out where he didn't do much damage, allegedly. And now we have red alerts all throughout Israel. And they're, as somebody put it on Twitter, they're getting lit up. So, simple question, no. Simple question, was it smart for Bibi to disobey his boss? Iran has sent dozens of missiles. So it looks like the red alerts were in the north. It actually looked like there were some down towards Jerusalem. The channel I'm watching removed it. They have a live shot over Tel Aviv. Is there red alerts in Tel Aviv? Can somebody answer? And I just deleted the red alert app, and I had that motherfucker on my phone for, I don't know, 2 years. Okay, so are red alerts going off in Tel Aviv? Yes. All right. Are red alerts going off in Jerusalem and Eilat? Let's just check different places we know. IDF missile launched from Iran. So we'll see how this batch of missiles go. Once we get past this, the conversation has to be, was it smart to disobey Trump? Because now it seems like instead of what happens if this is more than 10, don't know if it is. If somebody has a number, give it to me. Is it smart for Bibi to restart this war? And then obviously the elephant is in the room is, how does Trump respond? Yeah, none of those missiles will land. It does look like. Oh no, I'm sorry. It does not look like the red alerts are in Jerusalem. Oh, they are in Jerusalem. Okay, the channel I'm watching, they zoomed in. It did not look like it was Jerusalem. Oh, Rach, I didn't know that. I hope he's safe, love. I hope he's safe. Oh, here, you're here. Shemelo. Rach, do you know you're up here?
Oh my God, no.
Rachel.
Did you hear me breathing hard? I was like,
You were? Why are you breathing?
I'm like
You
sick.
watching cops over there?
No, I was like reading your comments and getting frustrated.
Why? Don't
But
get frustrated by the
I'm gonna drop
comments.
now. I'm just gonna
Bye,
listen.
Rach.
But yeah, the with oven
What?
stuff. Oh my God, these people.
Okay, the oven stuff needs to stop. I said this earlier in the afternoon live. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not
but
even looking at it. I'm watching
no
TV. I
worries.
have another broadcast going. Like I'm not watching 100%.
All right, I'm gonna drop down.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you so much. Have
No
a good
problem, love.
night. Bye.
You as well.
How the hell do I get out of here?
Here,
Oh
I'll
yeah, that
drop you.
X. Bye.
Bye, Rach. Uh, gotta love Rachel. Now, the headline says Iranian missiles headed towards Israel. They have a live shot over Tel Aviv. No, there's definitely more red alerts than it was at first. Jerusalem is on there. Rachel is a hot blonde. Okay, I don't know. Married YBD. I know Rachel was married. She literally just told us that her husband is in Israel. I am well aware. Leah, how are you, love?
I am doing fantastic, Boo Boo. How are you?
I'm great. I was stunned that you and Texas were
Mhm.
sitting in that crackpot Shannon's live. And
Oh,
I like
come on
Shannon, but she's a
now. I love
Democratic
Shannon.
Party crackpot.
Well, she is, but I'm going to tell you, like, that's the thing that I can do with a lot of people and they don't understand is I can be friends with someone and absolutely have different ideas because when you find someone that can respect you and meet you where you are, do you know what I mean? Like, I
Of
think
course.
that's important. So I think she's fantastic for that. But yeah, she's a good person. But so like I've been thinking about this a lot, Dave, right? With everything going on. I don't think we have but like two options. Either Trump needs to stop and come home, or he's going to have to go over to Iran. And like, I'm not a warmonger and I don't want this to happen, or just keep boom booming until a deal is made. Hey, love, how are you? That's my
I'm doing
bestie.
good. I think someone said my name, so
What? She is your best friend on this app?
She
Oh
is.
wow! I mean, I always see you two sitting together, so makes sense.
yeah.
But
How you doing, Dave?
I'm good. How about you, love?
I'm doing good. Relaxing.
Oh, that's good. I'm still looking forward to the documentary of the real story of Texas on TikTok, streaming this fall on Netflix. So I look forward to that. But go ahead, Leah. Finish your point.
And like I don't want this to happen. It's either going to have to be that he leaves or he's going to have to boom boom them into signing a deal, which I don't know how many boom booms can we boom until we can get peace. Say, I'm just really torn. What do you think?
Yes, Mark. Both good people. I agree. But the counter argument would be we bomb them for
Right?
40 days.
I agree. I agree.
Okay, 40 days, 40 nights. We bomb the living hell out of them,
And they're still there.
and that yes.
Right. That's a problem.
Okay, so I don't know how much you were paying attention to the back and forth, but you know Trump embarrassing Bibi, and then Bibi still saying, I'm going to respond, and
Yep.
in a light way. But now you have the IRGC firing missiles towards Israel. So now it's back active because
Yeah.
now Bibi has to respond.
Exactly. And I'm really starting to believe that no matter what is going to happen, that BB is going to continue to do whatever he wants. He's not going to respect Trump, and I don't think he's going to follow him anymore. That's just where I'm at. I think he's got an agenda. I think the problem, and I think I'm understanding this right, if he stops booming and there's nothing, or a ceasefire, he can't stay in power with the elections. So I'm hearing that, but also too, some people are saying that he's won it. So I don't know, but it's just starting to really stink a lot. And I'm seeing a lot of problems between America and Israel. And.
Okay, I'll come back to that. Texas, what are your thoughts on this, where we're at with this war?
Oh damn. Trump needs to either shit or get off the pot.
Okay, so
Well, Israel's gonna do whatever they want to do. They have, like Leah said, they have their own fucking agenda for what they're doing.
sure.
I think get that fucking strait back open by any means necessary, and give that fucking shit to Netanyahu. Give it to him. Let him do whatever the fuck he wants, bro.
Are
That's
you a
it.
fan of Israel?
I do like the people. I'm not a fan of Netanyahu.
So has this war impacted your view on Bibi or the war or the country at all?
Bibi, yeah,
On Bibi.
yeah. Further dislike him. I just don't like him, man. Don't like the way he does shit. I don't like the way he acts. I don't like his arrogance. No, I don't care for him at all.
So it's very simple. Israel has incoming missiles now. At some point now, Bibi has to respond, no doubt about it. What does Trump do? What should Trump do?
Oh fuck! You mean like we're the fucking world police? Like we gotta stop the Russia and Ukraine, so we gotta stop this too, right?
I mean, this is different than Russia and Ukraine. Like, we have a lot of manpower in the Middle East. Like, we were involved during the first 40 days of this war. What should Trump do now?
Honestly, I don't think I have the answer for that. I don't think I have the answer. What do you
Okay.
think he should do?
Sitting here right now, I have no clue what Trump is thinking. My guess is he is seething at the fact that Bibi did not listen, and he went on an epic tour of calling media outlets, whether it's Barak Ravid or different stations in Israel, and bashing Bibi. And Bibi, my friend Rachel wants to know, why don't you like Bibi? Texas.
I thought I already said that.
I can give you a bunch of reasons.
Okay, go ahead.
He's played America. He's just been constantly ranting and raving about Iran, having this, having that. Here comes Trump, right? I think he led Trump on to believe that that this was going to be simple, easy. Go in there, get it done, be done, right? That wasn't really the fucking case. He's been, well, Trump's in there. He's been not, lockstep. He's even done shit. And Trump's like, what the fuck what are you doing?
Right.
I don't like his arrogance. I don't like how he handles things. I don't like how he goes about things.
How much of the blame do you put on Trump?
That's what my opinion is.
And I agree with a lot of what you're saying, but how much of the blame do you put on Trump? And I'm a Trump guy. You like Trump. How much of the blame do you put on Trump?
What am I blaming Trump for?
Well, Trump, you could say, right, based off the reports that have come out, that Bibi came to the United States and misled the United States. There's no doubt about that. But it's still up to Donald Trump.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying, man, Donald Trump, I think the U.S. has their reasons for what they're doing. They have their own agenda, too, with what they're doing in Iran. You know?
I think the thought that this was going to be easy, meaning these people would rise up, take their country back, and Trump would be the hero yet again. I think Trump knew very quickly that's not even possible. And we've been stuck for 100 days now. And now we're even more stuck, possibly.
Possibly.
Okay, but I have no problem giving Trump some blame. And who cares? You know, Trump is not on the ballot ever again unless Steve Bannon cooks up whatever he's cooking up in his kitchen. But we'll worry about that later. So I don't know. So
give Trump some blame for what? I mean,
he still greenlit starting the war. No.
Well, yeah, but as I recall, you know, we were trying to negotiate with those radical terrorists, and they were bringing up shit that was really not negotiable. I mean, they fucking know the shit that they brought to the table for the negotiations in the first place. We weren't going to negotiate that shit with them. So, and then I think Trump, you know, we went in and that's when we went in, man.
If Trump got out and the uranium is still there and Trump unfreezes assets for them and takes off a whole bunch of sanctions, are you okay with that?
I mean, have we helped before?
If Trump, go ahead.
Whenever we've done, you know, this type of thing, have we went in before and helped after?
Okay, so yes, you would be okay with it?
I mean, what am I going to do? No, I'm not going to be okay with it. I don't think.
I'm going to be okay with it. I don't give a fuck what Trump does.
I don't think they need
give them
it,
all their assets back.
Right. If it's something that'll help them move past and stop this shit, open the strait, yeah, help, whatever, do something, because what we're doing currently is not moving. We're not moving.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is you would have no problem with it, and I will defend it, being who gives a fuck. If the Republicans are going to bitch it, but Democrats are going to bitch regardless. Does not matter. Republicans should just defend it very simply. Anything to get out of this war. And here we are, over 100 days in, and Bibi is trying to drag this fucking nonsense out and continue this war. And I hope Trump doesn't give in, and I hope he stands up to Bibi and says, you want this fight? Go fucking fight it. Okay, it looks like more red alerts looks like the Dead Sea area, it says. I mean, come on.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure, go ahead.
So, have you read about the 2027 NDAA? Have you read this yet or heard about this?
Somebody brought it up, but go ahead. What is problematic to you?
That we're going to be given unprecedented access to Israel. This is going to be for AI, for weaponry. It's going to be unlike anything we've ever done before. Like, how do you feel about this, knowing what's happening with Israel now? I'm very uncomfortable, but I just...
Yeah. Dave, have you heard it? You've heard about that, right?
I have recently in the last 72 hours.
Okay.
Okay, so your thoughts on it? Go ahead.
My thoughts?
Say it. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I don't. Well, I mean, this isn't the first time. I understand where Lee is coming from when we talk about it, that it would be too much, and everything that he's doing currently, you know, with Iran, it might be a bad thing. But we've done this with other countries too, you know. So I don't really see a lot wrong with it, other than the fact that the situation we're in currently. I mean, if they pass it, which I don't know, it's going to be bipartisan. So I don't know. I mean, I don't really see too much into it because we've done this type of thing with other countries. The only thing bad could be because how he's doing Israel right now. I don't know.
Okay, so
And
if you
that's
were in the Senate, would you vote for it, Texas?
Oh gosh.
Just that part of the bill. I know it's a much larger bill, but that part, if it was a standalone bill, would you vote to pass it?
Oh fuck, man. I don't know. I'd have to do a little more looking into it. I mean, if it's gonna benefit us, but if they're gonna have so much information they're gonna be able to dip into.
Okay, Margot wants me to ask Leah what she thinks. Leah, would you pass it if it was a
no.
standalone bill? Okay,
No,
why
but
not?
here's the no, because I just feel like I think that's the word that scares me is when they say unprecedented, right? And they don't you kind of lay out what it is. That could be anything. And I just feel like the thing I've learned about Benjamin Netanyahu, especially since last June, is he don't listen to Trump. Like, no matter what Trump says to him, like, I will never forget after the bunker busters, it was like the same week he did the ceasefire and then he broke it with Gaza, right? I'm just saying, I see him doing this a lot, and I just don't feel like we need to give any country, I don't care who it is, access more than they should have to what we have. That's just my belief because
Okay, is there any benefit to it in your mind?
no, I mean,
Nothing.
I can't think of anything
And I'll be
personally.
honest,
No.
I've asked a number of people on multiple platforms, is there any benefit to passing this bill if it was a standalone bill and only this was voted upon? What is the benefit? I have not heard it yet. And I don't know if there's any senators or congressmen that have told us why it's beneficial.
But
And
here's the problem.
go ahead.
The problem to that, Dave, is because I mean, no matter what, like if you go back and look, the reason we give 3.8 billion or 7 billion a year to Israel is Obama. This is Obama's deal that he did with Israel, right? So every person from every different walk is in bed with Israel right now. And you can just look at the lobbying money, the APEC. So this is going to be definitely a bipartisan bill that they're all going to agree on. And that's the problem, I feel like, with this, that there's nothing the American people can do. And I think we need to get rid of the lobbying. Personally, it needs to go.
Okay. We could come back to this. Let me check it in on Smudge. Smudge, how are you, love?
Hi, Dave. How are you?
I'm great. How's it going?
Good, good. I'm good. I came up because my two friends are up here, but the one thing that I want to say that I don't like that people say about this with Trump is that I don't like when people say that he was tricked. I think people don't get are losing sight and not giving him credit for how smart he is. I mean, to say that he was tricked, I'm not saying that. I mean, with everyone that surrounds him, he's not. Trump isn't a stupid person that would get tricked into something like this. But I do think that it it it's more than it didn't go the way he thought it was going to
Hold
go.
on one
That's for
second. Let
sure.
me respond to this dumbass Salty. Salty, I've never used the word tricked. I've used the word misled. And I think it's very fair to say Trump was coming off a high or feeling good about how easy Venezuela was. And keep in mind, Venezuela, by the time America woke up, it was over. Trump was a hero, and it was that simple. Bibi comes to America, pitches a something that was not reality. Everybody in that room said it was bullshit, but Trump still wanted to be the hero. So that's why I think Texas didn't want to give Trump any blame. I have no problem blaming Trump for that. But the response Texas could give and Republicans can give is that if Bibi did not come to America to make a pitch, Trump wouldn't have said yes to a non-deal or whatever it was, a non-plan. So all in all, bottom line is I could still say, all in all, Bibi's fault overall.
I agree.
Okay, so tricked, I get why you don't like that word. I've never said he was tricked. I've always consistently, for close to 100 days, have used misled.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
Trump
Dave.
was
I didn't
misled.
mean I wasn't saying that you say he's
No, I
tricked,
know,
but
I know,
a
I know.
lot of people say that, and I think that that's disingenuous. I just don't agree with that.
But can I just say one caveat to that as
Sure.
well? I think, like, too, you got to remember Trump had went through with the bunker busters, and the same week he went to the UN, and we were given the 5% GDP, right? Then after that, he did Maduro. So all they said to him was probably, "Look, we're going to go in. The Ayatollah is up there weak. It's so weak in there. If you go topple the Ayatollah, it's going to collapse, and you can swoop in, and we'll have another win for the midterms." This is how I believe that it was packaged a lot of too. And I think Smudge, I think maybe he did overinflate his ego a little to where he was probably thinking, yeah, this is going to be so simple. You know what I mean? That,
Yeah.
and I think he's worried about his legacy right now. Everything that Trump does right now is for his legacy. And I feel like that's why I do not like BB, because he is starting to humiliate his legacy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying that I just think with our military and everyone that Trump has around him, that there's no way that they all said, "Oh yeah, this is going to be a piece of cake." That's all I'm saying. So that's why I just don't like when people say
Yeah.
that he was tricked. But I do think that he thought it was going to go much differently than it's went, for sure. And I also think that Bibi is making it impossible for him. I do. And I mean, I think Iran is impossible to deal with anyway, but Bibi is making it worse. That's what I
But
think.
isn't it crazy now that Trump basically there's no difference between talking to Bibi and the IRGC right now.
Yes,
There's no
I
difference, and
think
that's the
that's true.
shameful part.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
that's absolutely true, because Iran doesn't stick to anything, and then you have Bibi going behind him and doing whatever he wants to do. It's just, he's dealing with two of the same thing at this point.
so
Two
he's
different
gonna
reasons, but
sure
yeah.
he's gonna have to get one of them to say, "Look, enough is enough." And I'll be honest with you, I think I may rely on the regime more than Bibi right now. Bibi needs this war to continue.
Amen.
There's no
Amen,
way
Dave.
around it. Okay, so anybody that is saying, "Oh, that's not true," or "You're lost," or whatever the case may be, that is reality. If go ahead, Smudge. Go
No,
ahead.
I agree 100% with what you're saying, except for the hypothetically. But I think Iran, I don't think there's any. They just lie. There's no negotiating with them. They're not gonna. They just keep drawing it out and drawing it out. I'm not saying that I think that Bibi's going to. I'm just saying that I don't know how this ends, because I think the only two options are, which I don't think either one of them are good, is that he either needs to finish this and just go in and bomb the crap out of them until they cry uncle and really just say okay, or then you just leave. But that's not a good look to just pack up and leave. So I don't know what
Thank you,
the
Jackie.
answer is.
Okay, so just somebody said, Dave, you are ISIS. So this is reality. If the war ends, there's a lot of negative things for Bibi down the road, right? There's his court trials, which I'll be honest, I think is a bunch of bullshit. Okay, the whole cigars and all that shit. If I'm in Israel, I want answers on what happened on 10/7 and why it happened. Okay, but that's the biggest thing is you have elections coming up if we're not at war. We have the court trials that Bibi has been going to off and on for a long time. And then most importantly, you will have an investigation into what happened on 10/7. Okay, and he's been going to court for the last 6 months, Dapper. Well, go and look up how many times he has said to the courts that I cannot attend tomorrow or this week because of an ongoing security threat. I mean, come on, let's not be naive. Okay, let's just be factual. Take your emotions out of it. Don't mislead. Don't spew bullshit. Just stick to the facts. Okay, so David, you said, did you finish high school? Hold on, let me mute your bitch ass. Come up here and tell me what am I saying that's factually not true? Okay, so I hope I see your dumbass in the chat or in the queue. Okay, so I don't know what to tell you guys There's negative things for Bibi if these wars end. I'm sorry, that's reality. What don't you get? Mute the bitches, said Robert.
So what do you think, though, Dave? That the two options I mean, there really are only two options at this point. And what do you think the best option is? I don't know. I think if he just leaves, I think it looks really, really bad. But on the other hand, if you're going to do something, just do it already and then leave. Get out.
I don't know.
I know.
I think how my guess is, I haven't looked and maybe I should look, but my guess is you're going to see the prices for crude oil and go up. You're going to see the Dow futures crash, and Trump does not like that. Okay, so
yeah.
there goes Salty saying finish the job. Okay, no problem. So let's finish the job. Donald Trump says to Bibi, well, you know what? Let's just finish the job. How do you do it? How do you finish the job? What does that mean? Okay, my guess is, knowing Salty, it is regime change. So how do you do it?
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
You can't do it without boots on the ground. American boots. You can't.
Even
Exactly.
still, I don't think it could happen. I don't think I don't think there's as many people against the regime as people like to say.
We knew that. We knew that early. Remember,
Yeah.
Smudge, whenever on the second or third day, I'm like, get the fuck out there, take your country back. People say, well, Dave, you're being an asshole. You're being a fucking dickhead because bombs are flying. Okay, no problem. So then bombs weren't flying for 60 days and they did nothing. Okay,
Right.
so shut the fuck
Right.
up. Okay, maybe in a couple generations, you'll have enough courage to get the job done.
Well, I just don't think there's that many that want a regime change. I don't think it's what people think that I ran once, that there's the majority of people want a regime change, because if there was, then something would have been happening. They would have been trying. Something would have happened.
Sure. And I would hope that if a Democrat hates Donald Trump, they want regime change, but don't want China or Russia doing it. Okay, I hated
Right.
Joe Biden. I would never want China or Russia trying to force us into a regime change.
Exactly.
So, and that's what's going on there. They're not big fans of not having internet and all the dumb rules they have and shit like that. That's a given. That's a given. But they don't want the West chiming in. Here comes Sarah. Sarah's always concerned. So let's see. Sarah, you're not connecting, love. Hashem is telling you again. Sarah, it's still not working. Okay, so if Donald Trump tweets out that this war is back on and Trump is going to bomb them in what's he say? I'm going to bomb the living hell out of them. Yes?
Shit out of them.
Bomb the shit out of them, or Happy Power Plant Day. I hope he doesn't do that, but so many people in here are going to be
a
ecstatic.
disaster. That would be horrible.
Okay, so what happens if Trump does do that?
I don't think he will.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think
I
it'll
don't
be
think he'll
good
do
for
that.
us.
No, that's not good. That's not good for us. That's not good
It'll
for.
be really bad for us.
Yeah.
All right, we have Dapper coming up, and we have Bianca coming up. Go ahead, Dapper. What do you got?
What's going on? Why is everybody so pressed? You sound very salty, Dave.
Wait, how do I sound salty?
I don't know. You don't sound too happy with King Bibi.
All right, elaborate. Go ahead. What did I say that leads
What do
you
you
to
mean
believe
elaborate?
that?
I mean, I don't know. The last couple of weeks, you sound very angry that the war is not stopped yet. But, Israel's got to take care of business. They got to get rid of the regime. And Bibi's
So
going to do...
how does that happen?
They're not going to get rid of the
Bibi's
regime.
going to do whatever he's got to do to continue the war so Trump can go in and drop some more kabooms.
So you think the goal for Bibi is to get Trump back in?
Absolutely.
And do you
He's
think
very
Trump
smart
should
about
get
it.
back in?
No.
Absolutely. He
Okay.
should, because
No problem. No problem. No, 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 no,
Trump's
no. Hold on. You
well, let
said
me
yes. No problem.
well let me
What would
answer.
the end goal be?
So Trump's, I don't know, his balls have shrunken a little bit in the last couple of months because he keeps on threatening them. It's going to be Bridge Day, Power Plant Day, and he ain't
Hell
doing
yeah.
shit. And the Ayatollah knows that he's not about business. You understand? If I was Trump, I would drop at least a couple of kabooms on a couple of bridges and power plants to show that he means business. Take over the strait and handle it like
So
a real
just go
man.
straight to war crimes right away.
What's war crimes?
Okay,
Okay.
so I have a question. How are we going to take over the strait when there's mines there? We don't know where they are, and you can't get anyone to secure any of the shipments coming out of there. Like the insurance is not
You don't
happening.
think that we have technology to get rid of the mines and to
Oh my
detect
God.
them?
Well, then
Oh
why
my
have
God. Don't oh
over
my
100
God me.
days?
Answer
Why
my
haven't they
question.
done it? Why haven't they done it yet?
They have been doing it.
What?
That Strait of Hormuz, it's a public area, okay? It belongs to everybody. Doesn't belong to Iran. You
Okay.
understand that?
All right. Just can you answer me directly? Trump had objectives at the beginning of this war. He said he met them and won. No problem. You could fact check that later. What would his new objectives be if he got back involved in this war? Number one, go. Dapper?
What's your question?
If he gets back involved, what are his new objectives before he could declare victory and leave? Objective number one?
I mean, I think the most important thing is to topple the regime, because if you're just kicking the can down the road, in about 5 to 10 years, they're gonna go back into
No problem. No
rebuilding their
problem. Not
nukes.
going to fight you on it. How does that happen? How do you get rid of the regime? We are
You
back.
would
Just so,
well,
for everybody, hold on one second. For everybody that's here, we're literally back in late February, early March. We're back to the beginning of this fucking war. Amazing. Go ahead. How does it happen?
so the way it happens is very easy. You weaken the regime, okay? You continue bombing the bases, the military bases. Number three, you give the Iranian people arms to go in and fight. And then you may want to put some troops in from different, countries in the area, maybe Saudi Arabia, UAE, to go in and help the Iranians with special ops from the US.
Okay. We literally are back February 28th, March 1st. It's incredible.
But then again, listen,
Well, go
I
ahead.
don't think Trump deep down he wants a regime change. And I told you that before. It's because he needs an opposition in the Middle East in order to be able to sell weapons to the UAE and Saudi Arabia. When there's no Iran, there's no opposition, there's no big bad wolf. And we're going to have to take out our military bases and stop selling weapons, which is a negative for the United States. But
Okay,
that's,
so, wait, I'm so confused. So you're here saying Trump should get back in with the end goal being to get rid of the regime. But on the other hand, Trump does not want the regime changed because that'll hurt us selling weapons.
Yeah, I mean, but I think it's a trade-off. Like, you're better off not having Iran there and not selling as much weapons and having peace in the Middle East.
Okay.
I mean, look how much
Dapper.
chaos Iran. Hold on, look how much chaos Iran has caused in the last 20 years with their proxies: Hezbollah, the Houthis, Hamas, all these jihadis, T groups, right? Causing the U.S. to put more weapons into the hands of Israel, right, to defend itself. If they didn't have those proxies, America wouldn't have to spend so much money in defense.
Okay. So does Trump want regime change? Yes or no?
I mean, I don't know, to be honest, but I think
What do you
he
think?
doesn't want. I think he doesn't want regime change. No,
Okay. So why
wants
are
to
you
keep-
up
he
here
wants-
telling me that
he
Trump
wants-
should get back in?
that's my opinion. I'm saying what's the best thing to do if I was, in his position.
Gotcha.
So, but I don't think he wants regime change. He just wants to keep them in check, to keep them from having the nukes, but he doesn't want them gone completely. He wants them to be an opposition in the Middle East.
Okay. Leah or Texas, your thoughts?
Leah?
Oh,
What do you
yeah.
Leah
Okay,
doesn't
go ahead.
understand anything I said. Everything
Okay,
went over
why?
her
No,
head.
don't start taking shots at them. Stop it.
Well, I have a question for Dapper.
I was going to go to Bianca, but go ahead, Smudge.
Okay. Well, I'm
No,
just
go ahead.
wondering
Ask.
so if it's that easy, Dapper, then why hasn't Israel just done it themselves for all these years and just taken them out and done a
Israel doesn't
regime?
have
Why
the
do they need?
manpower or the arms amount, that they need to do the job. I mean, we all know that.
So America should do it?
No.
Well, but I know,
America
but
should
Dapper,
help.
but on the other hand, we
America
hear all
should
the time
help.
up
Yes.
here how
No.
the
There it
IDF
is.
is the greatest
There it
military in the
is.
world.
There it is.
Wait.
We should do it all.
Hold on.
Like, you know
Who
what? I
told
think
you?
we should let you do it. I
One
think
at
we
a time,
should send
please.
Israel
Okay, so let
to
me
do the
respond to her
regime
1
change.
minute.
I think that's a great
Just hold on 1 second, Dapper. I will let you respond.
So
I just want
you
to say
said
that,
you said that
Dapper. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to let you go next. Just so you know, the headline of YouTube I'm watching is Israel attacked an Iranian petrochemical plant minutes ago. So
okay.
that's interesting.
W
Go ahead,
Israel.
Dapper.
WBB. So you said that we said that Israel is the strongest military in the world. Who said that?
Oh,
Smudge.
I've seen a lot of Jewish
They're
people
a
say
military
this on the
superpower
panel.
in the Middle East, but not in the world. So, I mean, we got to get that straight.
One-on-one, Israel versus the
all
IRGC.
I
Who
can
wins,
go by,
Dapper?
Dapper, is what people say in the comments and up on the
That's
panels.
easy. Israel will demolish the IRGC. Yes, because we have air power, we have air defense.
Well, there you go. There you go. Then so
we have more. We have more stuff than Iran. They don't have a military.
Let me hear from Bianca. Bianca, how's it going?
Dave, good morning. Horrible.
Okay.
Fucking horrible. Did you see what I sent you on Telegram?
I did not know. I don't
Can you
even
look
know
at
where
that
my Telegram phone is.
Oh, well, you should fucking see what I woke up to. This has been the closest. I don't know if it was a battery, an interception, what the fuck it was, right over my building in the capital city of Israel. This shit is absurd. I opened the window, the entire, like, part where I live, the air smells like explosives. This is fucking horrific.
I'm so sorry. Your countrymen and countrywomen, this is what they want is more war, Bianca. This is what BB wants is more war. Okay, so
didn't realize.
Go ahead.
I didn't realize that we had struck back. So because I was asleep, but so BB decided to hit Iran, right?
And BB did from what I understand a light hit. He didn't do that much damage.
Yeah, it's called self-defense. When we get hit, we hit back, right? So,
but Trump said Israel did not get hit. That was his whole argument. There was no damage done.
True. Israel was hit first, so we're gonna respond.
Oh, this is gonna be so.
I mean, let me ask you a question.
Ahead.
Let me ask you a question. If the United States got hit, do you not expect us to fight back and hit them back?
But the difference is nobody is our boss. Nobody tells America what to do.
Well, let me tell you who's Trump's boss. Okay, Miriam Edelson. That's his boss.
Okay, very good.
She's cutting the check.
Then why did Donald Trump
is gonna bend
sit in a ceasefire for 60 days? You think Miriam was happy with that?
That's what he says in public. Behind closed doors.
What do you mean says in public? What was there not a 60-day ceasefire?
Listen, I know you're excited, but you got to let me respond. You understand?
But it makes sense.
So, no, I am. If you listen, I do make a lot of sense. So what Trump says over the, to the news or whatever, it's different than what he says to BB on the phone. Okay, they're both aligned.
You're not answering the question, Dapper. You're pulling a Daniela. Answer me directly. If Miriam Adelson is writing checks, why did Trump sit in a ceasefire for over 2 months?
Because we're trying to have a ceasefire to slow things down.
Okay, and that's where we were at, right? We were at a ceasefire with the goal to end the war, and BB needs war, and here we are. So now Trump's next tweet about this will be most telling. Trump easily could say Happy Power Plant Day with the threats, or he could put BB on blast. Heads, BB on blast, tails, Happy Power Plant.
Listen, at the end of the day, let me tell you something. BB is a very, very smart man. He's logical and he's not emotional. Trump is an emotional person, okay? He emotionally tweets. He says, he makes outbursts that he, regrets, in the future. BB's not like that, okay? So And if Bibi has to defend his country and his people, he's going to do that. He doesn't give a shit what Trump says or any other person says. He's there as a king of Israel to defend Israel and the people of Israel.
Do you
Bottom
think
line.
BB has an end game that makes sense to Americans? Like, what's BB's end goal? What will
Bibi's
make-
not here to appease and
okay,
to
or
pander to
Israelis,
Americans.
no problem. When does he stop? What is the end goal?
He stops when he feels that Israel is safe. They don't
Okay.
have a threat.
So
from
what does
Hezbollah.
that mean?
They don't have. Well, I'm going to explain it to you. You got to let me finish. When he feels there's no threat from Hezbollah, there's no threat from Hamas, there's no threat from the Houthis, and there's no threat from the IRGC. That's when he's going to stop. Until then, he's going to continue to defend Israel and the Israeli people, because Americans are not the ones going into shelters. Okay, 4:00 in the morning. It's the Israelis, and he's the president. He's the prime minister of Israel, so he's going to do whatever he's got to do to protect the people of Israel. Jewish, Muslim, Christian, Baha'i, anybody that's Israeli.
So the end goal is to eliminate all the proxies, but that's literally impossible, right? They were at war in Gaza for years. We're still at war there.
You're not gonna, like I told you before, we're not going to eliminate them. We're going to weaken them so they're not a threat to the state of Israel. You
is
can't eliminate
Hamas a threat right now?
Of course.
Okay, so 3 years on this pace, we will be done with war in the Middle East. I think the year 2089.
Listen, the Middle East has been in war for over 2,000 years, and it's never going to end. It's going to be there for another 20,000 years. The goal is to keep them weakened so they don't so Israel doesn't get attacked by rockets coming into over their territory, doing indiscriminate collective punishment on its people.
Okay, I don't know. I'm stunned.
I explained it to you now.
I know. Once again, I'm not saying you haven't explained it. I know you haven't explained it. I'm not saying it makes sense. Do you think most Americans say, "Yeah, that makes sense. That's worth it"?
I don't give a fuck what most Americans think, because majority of Americans.
Well, Donald Trump is the leader for America.
I understand.
Like, what are you doing?
I understand.
You don't care what Americans think, but you want them to go and take out Iran per Israel.
Exactly. Like, I just want you to listen, D.
Well, let me answer
people
to you.
here that are
Your
from
friend asked a
Israel
question,
and
so
how
let me
they look
respond
at
to her
us, how
first.
they treat us.
Let
and
me
what they
respond
really
to your
think of our
friend
president.
first, and then you can ask me a question. I'll educate you afterwards.
Wow.
Listen.
Is he from Israel?
Yeah, I'm from Israel.
Oh, so that whole thing about the slaves, we're gonna be their slaves in
Hell
heaven
yeah.
or something, right?
Well, let's focus on the war
they
for now,
wanna-
baby.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can come clean my toilet if you want. I mean, I don't mind you having as my slave.
I don't clean.
I thought you already had a house. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Dave, don't go there.
What
But anyways,
happened? Go ahead.
so you're saying that Israel wants America to fight his wars for Iran. You're wrong, because Iran, the IRGC, is a threat to American bases, or there's over 20 bases in the Middle East, and there's about 50,000 troops over there. If they get their hands on nukes, they're nuking every single base. So America is not just going to war for Israel, they're going to war for Americans. And just because you're dumb and you don't understand
Fear-mongering.
the threat that Iran and the IRGC poses, is not my business. There's a lot of Americans that are dumb just like you.
So, do you think if they do something nuclear, Iran, do you think they're going to set like 5 of them off at the same time? Because when they get that first one off, everybody's going to be pouncing on them. Not just one country; it'll be a lot. What are we talking about now?
It's the fact that once they get the nukes, they have power to control the Middle East. Okay, and they're a threat. Once they have that nukes, they can dominate what goes on. Just like North Korea, right? Now they have nukes. We can't do shit about it. So once Iran gets nukes, they're dominating the region, the oil prices and everything. The Strait. So you need to learn more about the Middle East before you come up on a panel and talk shit.
Nobody's going to
No
dictate
words?
where I'm
So
going to
silence,
go,
huh?
what I'm
No,
going to
it-
talk about,
no, to me-
especially you.
Wait, say that again, Texas.
I said nobody's going to dictate where I'm going to go, what I'm going to talk about, especially I don't know who
I
the fuck
mean,
you
nobody's
are,
gonna
but
dictate,
yeah,
but you can
especially
come
you.
here. You can come here and talk shit and look stupid, just like you're doing right now.
Right,
That's
but
great. You
can
have an opinion. Thank you.
No, I'm
okay.
talking on facts. There's no opinion. Everything's what I said is based on facts. What
Right.
you're saying is an opinion. The slaves
Right.
comment that you made is an opinion because that's not
Right.
a fact.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Can you show me where it says that?
I think that the other
Wait,
night we said
1 minute.
30%
Texas, can you
believe
show me
this.
where it says the
30% believe it.
2,800 slaves? Can you show me?
No,
You
we're
said it's
not
a
going
fact.
down the road of the Talmud today.
No, I mean she said
Okay, we'll save that for
something.
Talmud Tuesday.
Well, obviously
Okay.
she doesn't know what she's talking about.
And
She
that's fine.
can't.
Well, once again,
She
we're
can't.
not.
She can't bring the
We're not
sources,
talking
right?
about the Talmud right now.
You're gonna-
What I'm asking you, Dapper, and I still haven't gotten an answer, is how does it make sense, or how does it benefit everyday Americans for Trump to even consider restarting this war?
It doesn't.
Listen, most Americans are not privy to classified information, and most Americans have low IQ, just like Texas over here. So I don't care what most Americans think. I care what
You're
the
an American.
CIA,
You're an
and Donald
American.
Trump,
He wants
and the
America
leaders
to go
of
take
this
out
country
Iran. What the
think.
fuck?
You're an American.
Idiot.
Yeah, but I'm not most Americans.
Oh yeah, okay. But
Yeah.
just you're the smart one, but everyone else is stupid in America,
Stupid.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we're stupid for falling for it. Like, I really, like, all this time, I think, Dave, when I first came to your panel, I would almost call me a Zionist, right? I mean, the way that you have been able to, and you haven't even tried to do this, but to expose how they really feel about us has been very eye-opening. Shocking at times, but it's been very eye-opening.
All right, what's the definition of a Zionist? Can you tell me?
Oh, stop! We're not doing pop
No,
quiz time, Dapper.
Let's see.
Dapper, we're not
believe
doing
that
pop
you have
quiz.
the right to
Wait, hold on
exist.
1 second.
Dave,
Hold on
come
1
on,
second.
stop trying to protect her. Let her
No,
talk.
no. Hold on
If
1
she
second.
comes on a panel, she makes a claim.
Dapper, come on, Dapper. Dapper, stop. When Leah says that, and I see Mamacita say, "Wow, Mamacita, you've been here almost every morning. You have seen how Israelis, how American Jewish
they
people
treat our
have
Jesus.
spoken to Americans. You have seen this.
How we treat your Jesus. You guys are funny.
Dapper,
We don't believe in
go.
Jesus. You understand? So
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like,
we don't have to
like,
treat
and
your
y'all
Jesus in
cannot
any way.
just stop from not saying something about it.
We're
lately.
Jewish.
Crazy.
We're Jewish. We don't believe in Jesus. You understand that?
Oh, absolutely.
Great.
Everyone's made it so clear to us. Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, let's hear from Trumpavelli. Trumpavelli, what do you got?
Yeah, man, I just think it's weird that Dapper's up here calling Benjamin Netanyahu a king when this king.
Well, he's
couldn't
been in
get the
power
off-
for almost 20 years. I mean, that's
Yeah,
a king
because
to me.
yeah, I know, but that's because the Israeli elections are rigged. But I just think it's weird how this man couldn't sit up there and get the hostages back without Donald Trump, but yet he's a king. I think Trump's the fucking king, right? Trump is making power moves, right?
I
Donald Trump
thought you guys believe in no King's Day and all that stuff. So
That's
Donald
the
Trump-
is
Democrats,
he a
bro.
king or is
I
he
think
not?
We're
we're
okay with that.
exception
That's
right now.
We'll
Democrat.
make an exception for right now.
Right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Donald Trump tells Bibi to jump and Bibi asks how high, right?
Okay.
And that's just the thing, right?
So if you, I mean,
Oh
you
my
guys are
God.
contradicting.
Hey, bro, let
Hold
me
on.
finish, Dapper.
But you're
Bro, let me
contradicting
finish.
yourself.
Let me.
One
about
time you
what-
say
hold on,
BB's
Dapper.
controlling.
Hold on, Dapper.
Wait,
Why are you
Dave,
steamrolling like Danielle?
I'm not.
Let him come up
we're
and
gonna
make
go
the
point
point.
for point. Listen,
Go
Dave,
ahead.
we're gonna go.
Trumpavelli,
He says
go.
he
Stop,
wait. He
Dapper.
says.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, ladies first.
Stop,
go ahead,
Dapper.
Trumpavelli.
Go, Trumpavelli.
I lost my train of thought that fast, bro. That's why I hate getting cut off like that, bro.
Well, I mean, it's TikTok, bro. Everybody cuts everybody off,
Yeah,
including
I know.
me.
I just lost my train of thought.
All right, well,
Okay, so let me respond to him. So he
Go.
says that.
Thank you,
Trump,
Tracy.
he's saying that Trump is king, right? And he tells Bibi to jump, and he jumps how high. But I mean, to my recollection, it's Bibi that told Trump to get his ass into Iran, and he jumped for Bibi. So which is it?
Well, good. Then now, Israel, you can all do it all by yourself. You can
Yeah.
handle it yourself. You're on your own.
Trump didn't jump for Bibi, bro.
We don't see that happening. though.
Donald Trump looked to the little brother, right? Trump looked to the little brother and said, "Okay, I'll assist you with this.
I'll help you
And
out."
this is all I'm going to do." And that's what Donald Trump did for the little brother. right?
Little
Donald Trump said,
brother.
yeah, definitely. BB's definitely the little brother.
Listen,
Right?
BB is ready. BB is ready to go ham in
Bro, you
Iran.
think in your
But
mind,
Trump doesn't even have the balls to do bridge. And
what do you mean? It was Donald Trump who took out Soleimani. It wasn't Israel. It wasn't Israel.
Who gave
then
him
let
the
BB do that.
intelligence?
Let BB do that and see
Fuck
how
the
that turns out
intelligence.
for you.
Why couldn't Israel do it?
Why couldn't Israel do it? They could.
Why didn't they?
Yeah,
Israel gave
just
the
like they
alley-oop.
blew up those
All
nuclear.
right, here, just apply to come back up, okay? I think the biggest part of the news right now is that BB went after a petrochemical plant. That is an escalation. So everybody should worry about what Trump's next tweet is, or truth post, or whatever it is. Daniel, you said you wanted 30 seconds. Why aren't you in the queue? Why? Is Daniel typing in the chat? It's War Dave. Yeah, let's hope not. So this is where the warmongering morons look just as dumb, right? So let's go with, okay, Trump puts out a tweet that war is back on, which I hope he doesn't do. We'll see what he does. Good, Daniel. I'll bring you up first. You could say what you want, and then I'll bring up Trumpavelli. But regardless, let's say Trump does go down that road. And I forget who said that comment. I forget who said it's war. But let's just ignore it and proceed. What are the objectives for Donald Trump now? What are Donald Trump's objectives? And you'll tell me what they are. And then, okay, so how do we accomplish them? No clue. No clue. And then the follow-up question is very simple. Does it make sense why Donald Trump just wants the fuck out of this war? Because the objectives that you have in your mind, which for most of you is regime change, how does Trump even accomplish that? No clue. Ben, I'm so close to blocking you, Ben. Okay? Okay. Did I ever use the word trick? No. BB came to DC. He misled Trump. Now, Trump had the choice, and you could criticize Trump for making that choice. And whenever, for the first time, and I'm going to pull up, this was on MSNBC at 6:03 p.m. This is a White House official talking to MSNBC or NBC News saying Trump fucked this up. Trump should not have done it. Daniel, are you in the queue? All right, go ahead, Daniel. Kick us off. What's your question for Trumpavelli?
Yeah, hi. I just I had a couple of things I wanted to say, but
go ahead.
Dap already beat me to it to one of them anyways, because I wanted to ask. I forgot who it was, but if she knows what a Zionist is, but I heard you. You don't want to go there. I get it. But Trumpavelli, why are you so set on? I don't know, insulting BB, and because it's the second you came up, me and I think it was two other people at the same time were like, "Oh wow, Trumpavelli is like extra bitter today." You're bringing up now he couldn't get the hostages back himself. Why are you so dead set on trying to make it seem like BB is this, I don't know, this small peasant and Trump is king of the universe?
Well, to be fair, Donald Trump is pissed off. But go Trumpavelli, why are you pissed off?
You just said it. Donald Trump is pissed off. I stated what I stated due to Dapper's comment, right? His statement was BB is king. And I felt that was a fair question for me to ask, right? If you're labeling Benjamin Netanyahu a king, why couldn't this man get the hostages back? Did he even try? Did he even attempt to get them back? And why did it take Donald Trump to get them back? What is the issue? Why is it that because I have an opinion about your prime minister, who I believe should be in prison for multiple reasonings, why is it that I'm bitter because I have an opinion about him?
Dude, it's not a coincidence that me and a few other people at the same time, within a sentence, with you speaking a sentence, we're like,
Are you
oh
going to
wow, he's
answer the
like
question
extra bitter
directly?
today.
Why is it that I cannot criticize Benjamin Netanyahu without being considered what you stated?
You can criticize anyone you'd like, but you were in the comments even spamming, he knew about October 7th. He knew
Did
about
you not
October
watch the
7th.
BB files? This is what people from Israel have stated. People from Israel stated he knew about October 7th before it happened. I didn't say that. It was in the documentary. It was from people who literally produced the documentary out of Israel. I didn't say that. I'm telling you what was said in this documentary called The BB Files, that he knew October 7th was going to happen before it happened, and he did absolutely nothing to stop it. And another thing Dave said, he's also under investigation for that. And that's facts, on top of taking funds from other countries to pass laws and to do stuff. Listen, whether y'all like dude or not, he's corrupt, bro. Just like the Democratic Party in the United States, they're corrupt. Corruption runs deep throughout these countries.
Dude, they're politicians.
Well, exactly.
They're all
So
corrupt.
corruption runs deep. Y'all want to sit up here, right? And again, what he stated was true. Again, and they stated this in the damn documentary. Bibi Netanyahu is personally keeping up these wars because he doesn't want to go / appear in court. These are facts.
Okay, so all right, I've heard enough of that. Daniel, my question for you is very simple. Do you think that BB will become more or less popular if Trump is forced back into this war?
More or less popular, like in Israel, or
No,
globally?
I'm not. America.
I don't think he can be less popular, to be honest.
I can assure you he can be, but I mean that's fine.
Well, if
it's
he
not
can
going to
be,
make him
then
more
yes.
popular. Is that fair to
No,
say?
I was just gonna say if he can be, then yes, he will be less popular.
Right. Okay, so I think, and to be honest, I don't even know what Trumpavelli really was typing in the chat or what he said when he came up. But I mean, I think a lot of Americans, including Donald Trump, are pissed off this morning at BB. There's no way around it.
Because he didn't listen to Trump and back off of fighting Hezbollah?
I think two things. Yeah, I mean, that's where it started, right? Is Trump said, don't go after certain parts of Lebanon. BB said, fuck you, I'm going to do it anyways. Then the regime responded with 10 missiles that did 0 damage. And Trump said, well, nothing was done. Don't respond. And I don't know if there was damage this last round of missiles. Okay, but if this is what warmongers want, you're going to get it. And my hope is that Donald Trump steps aside as much as possible and does not get involved.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Daniel,
okay.
why?
No, let Daniel respond to me. Let him respond. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I understand you using the argument where, well, Trump said there was no damage, so you shouldn't do this.
That's not my argument. That's Trump's argument.
That's Trump's argument, but you're using that as a point. But that's also, nobody attacked Iran today. Iran decided to wake up and they decided to attack Israel.
Okay,
it's
and
like, and I understand no damage was done, but I don't think that matters. I mean, it's like when pro-Pallies say, well, listen, the October 7th, it was 1,200 victims, and now Israel, you took out 70,000. It doesn't matter.
How do you compare that? How do you compare to missiles flying, no damage done, no lives lost, to 1,200? Like, that makes 0 sense.
Okay, did Iran have intent? Did they intentionally try and cause casualties in Israel today?
Sure.
That's what matters.
Okay, so the fact that, then this is the problem. Okay, Donald Trump is saying, look, no harm, no foul. Let's just, give us 72 hours. Let's see if we could finish a deal. And Bibi said, fuck you, Trump, part 2. And so now Trump has a choice. Does he put Bibi on blast, ream him out, or does he get back in this war? And I don't know what he does.
I mean, I like both of them. I support both of them, but I think they're both doing shit that doesn't make very much sense to me.
That's
and
fair to say.
I'm hoping they just both know what they're doing, because I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Bibi knows wait, I'm sorry. Bibi knows what he's doing. Bibi knows that the longer this war goes on, the more beneficial it is to Bibi. There's no way around that. And anybody that is fighting me on that, I think you're nuts. Do you agree with that? There's more negative things that could happen to Bibi personally if all the wars end. Do you agree with that, Daniel?
Yes, of course. But those things, he can't stop those things from happening permanently. I mean, it's...
But you just heard Dave say...
Wait, Trumpavelli, please. Why hasn't there been an investigation in the 10-7?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer for you.
Okay, and then there are times, Dapper said it earlier, well, he's been at court nonstop. Okay, no problem. Yeah, Bibi has gone to court, but there's been multiple times where Bibi said, I cannot attend court because of issues that pertain to national security.
Yeah, he's in a war. He can't come to court. Yeah,
correct. So everything is on pause while we're at war.
So with that being said, Daniel, like let's be honest, bro. If Bibi is saying that I can't attend court because of the ongoing conflict, right, in which Donald Trump has asked for a ceasefire, Donald Trump has told Israel to step out of Lebanon, right, and whatever, it's not happening. Does that, like, you don't see the red flag there with anything?
Daniel?
I know. It's just he's not a young man. He's just getting older and older. And if he believes that he's going to be convicted guilty and he's going to go to prison, he's just prolonging the inevitable.
Do you think that's fair?
Make sense to me. To prolong the war over avoiding court? No. I just don't see that that's what's happening. I just don't see the same thing that you guys do.
All right, let Leah or Texas in. Your thoughts on that conversation, Leah or Texas? Okay, nothing?
I don't know. I don't feel like anybody takes into consideration how pissed off Americans are becoming. Like, they just think it's okay, and it's not okay.
No, I mean, if Trump gets back in, I think it's going to be the wrong decision. I really do. We got November coming up. It's going to hurt the economy further. So I don't think it's a good idea.
And then Dave just said that they sat up there and hit a petroleum site?
It was a petrochemical plant. So that's going to require an escalation from them. And I expect soon our friends in Israel will be attending their bomb shelters. That's just reality.
Right.
And they're so happy about it. There was a live this morning whenever the news came out of them getting bombed. They were celebrating it. How is that possible?
Crazy.
How does it make sense?
While being in a shelter. I'm celebrating while I'm sitting in my shelter.
I don't know what to tell you. And it's not going to stop. Okay, where it's very clear Americans should want this war over. Most do. If you're pro-Israel and pro-war, you're salivating this morning that this war is about to kick off. Mark, you're saying nobody is celebrating when we have clips of the broadcast. Somebody was celebrating and they said it's like 4th of July.
What?
What are you talking about, Daniela? Wait. You're using the wrong Daniela. Okay, if you're gonna talk shit, then come
Leave her
on.
alone. She didn't even graduate high school. Come on.
Well, we know she's so
Zafford never
Straight,
misses
straight
a
out of
chance.
high school, she went to
Stop.
selling t-shirts on the
I'm allowed
boardwalk.
to take
Come
shots
on.
at her. Nobody else.
I didn't body shame her. I didn't make fun of her
it doesn't
saggy.
Doesn't matter.
I did not make fun of her saggy stomach.
Stop.
Her saggy ass. I'm being nice, Dave.
Okay.
So,
All right. So Dapper, you're an American, and you have been one of the
I'm
most
American.
confusing
I'm
people.
American Israeli.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
You have been one of the most confusing. That in the opening days of this war, you came up here, you were angry at what I was saying, and you fought me tooth and nail on why regime change is done. Fast forward a few weeks, you accept it that that's not reality, and then I feel you're back and forth now. Of course, Trump.
Listen,
go ahead.
I am a little disappointed in Trump because he's not showing strength, And in the Middle East, there's peace through strength, right? You have to be a tough guy out there. You can't just say, I'm going to do something and not do it. You make promises that you're going to fucking take out their bridge or their power plant. If they don't do A and B, and they don't do A and B, you better do it. You understand?
No,
Yeah, but see, we believe in
that's not how it works,
diplomacy.
Dapper.
We believe in diplomacy.
Oh, so 20
And
years in
decorum.
Afghanistan was diplomatic?
This is
And
why
in
Trump
Iraq-
has a
That
team.
wasn't under Trump, though.
It wasn't under Trump.
Yeah,
and
but it
this
was
is why he has
it
a
was
team.
it was under America. It doesn't matter who was under. And
Oh,
if-
it does
listen,
matter.
So
The Democrats are warmongers.
you guys are saying that Israel and Israelis are warmongers, yada yada. On October 7th, if you do the ratio to the 9/11,
You always do this. Go ahead.
well, I'm explaining it to the people. It's equivalent to 40,000
hold on.
Israelis.
No,
okay?
go ahead. Let
And
Leo respond.
Israel,
Wait,
America. Well, let me finish. America went into Iraq and Afghanistan for 20 years, okay, to defend itself and show strength. You're telling me that after what happened in October 7th, and right now they're getting rockets coming in from southern Lebanon into northern Israel.
I hate when
Israel
people
is not
compare
supposed to
October
defend
7th to
itself?
9/11, dude.
You can't do that. Yeah.
At all.
What?
Stop
So you're telling
comparing
me
October 7th to 9/11.
you're telling me on October 7th, women and
we had
getting
Boeing
raped?
planes running to the World Trade Centers, bro.
Yeah, women getting
That was a
raped,
complete T
okay?
attack.
People being put in ovens, people getting slaughtered on the streets by shovels. That's not bad enough for you?
Okay.
Here's the problem with
go
that.
ahead,
You
Leah.
want to bring up October 7th, but yet y'all haven't even started to investigate it. Like, I don't think you should be complaining to bitch about it if you don't even care enough
But you haven't.
for your leader to like start
Of
an
course
investigation.
they have
Take a
started to
week
investigate.
or
What are you
3
talking
days
about?
to say, look, we need to do this for the victims and their families, and it's
What are you
wild.
talking about? You're talking out of your ass. Israel has been
To be
investigating
fair,
that
we've had
on
people
October
from
8th.
Israel. Hold on one second. We've had people from Israel come up and confirm there's no like a 9/11 commission. There's been none of that.
Right.
Listen, Israel has been investigating October 7th on October 8th. You understand? They're still trying to figure out what's
Stop.
going on. What stop? What
Okay,
stop?
so what were the results of the investigation? Where can
Well,
I view a report on why it happened? Okay, so Daniela is saying the IDF has, and Bianca is saying no. Both in Israel, both two completely
Bianca
different
has
answers.
no clue what she's talking about. But anyways, Israel has been investigating October 7th on October 8th. And you're asking why it happened? Because we live around terrorists who want to destroy Jews and Israelis. I mean, what else do you want to know? They told us that they were going to do it, just like the CIA had information about 9/11. They disregarded it, and it went through. They thought it was just another bluff.
But you
Israel
do see the
gets-
difference between like the 9/11 commission that was formed very quickly after 9/11 versus the military investigating themselves for the IDF. Like that's if I'm in Israel, that would be unacceptable.
Well, different countries, they do things different ways. So, but that's beyond the point. I mean,
But
what
bro,
does
you
that have
just
to
got
do?
done
What does that have to
saying-
do with Israel defending itself?
But you just got done talking about, which is wrong, right? I completely condemn it, right? But if it was, which it was to the extent of what you just stated, right, with the babies, people being forced to have sex with their, it was horrible. You don't think there should be a commission for that, bro?
Commission for what? To see why Muslims want to come and invade
It was Hamas
another
that did it.
Jewish country, and how they're disgusting.
Yeah, but we
and
know
they're
what Muslims wanted
barbaric.
to do on 9/11. We still had a bipartisan commission investigate it and put out a full report.
Well, listen, the investigation shows that in their hadith in the Quran, it says that you're supposed to take the opposition, the Christian and the Jews, as slaves, as sex slaves. It's in their Quran, so that's why they did it. I mean, what kind of investigation do you want them to put out?
Really?
Yeah, really.
Are you fucking
have you
with
not
me?
have you not read their hadith where it says that
Like,
when they
like,
go to
come on,
war,
Dapper.
they're supposed to take women as sex slaves?
Once again, I'm not going down that road. I'm talking about just what did BB know? What did his staff know? What did the military leaders know? What happened once the attack began? What were the steps that were taken to stop it? Why the slow response? There's a million questions.
Because it was a
And
holiday.
that's the thing,
Listen,
real quick, and then I gotta hop
this
off.
shit's from like 3 years ago. If you still don't know these answers, you gotta go.
Why the slow response then? What's the answer?
The slow response.
Let him answer.
So let me respond. 1 minute, relax. The slow response was, one, it was a holiday. Okay, so there was a skeleton staff. Number two, it takes time to get an army together. You know, the helicopters and all that. It takes time to get that together, and especially when there's a bunch of at least like 2,000 people coming in and invading the country. It's hard to tell who's who. You understand? A lot of them, they stole the uniforms from the IDF, so they're not gonna go just start spraying everybody. So
my question for you is, bro, if Israel's intelligence is as massive and as great as you guys state it is, you mean to tell me that they didn't know that this was going to happen?
No, they heard about it because they were warned about it.
Threats
But
Israel
they
gets
thought,
every year.
yeah, they thought it's just another one of those threats that
What's
they were
wrong with
getting.
you?
That's it. Just like America. Listen, America knew about 9/11. They were warned about it, right? But they said, "Oh, it's not going to happen."
Stop. Daniel, are you happy that have you got received enough answers about 10/7 from the Israeli government?
Have I?
Yes.
No, but I'm not Israeli, so it doesn't. I don't care if they have a commission or not. To be honest.
Okay,
But no, I haven't.
Yeah, but this is the unfortunate part: is BB has refused to get somebody to investigate it. All right, and it's hard to put together a team, a bipartisan team, when you're in the middle of a war. Hence, why we're at war still.
Right. So what's more important, to defend the people of Israel and the country from rockets coming in from Iran and Hezbollah, or to start a commission right now and distract the whole government? You got to work in the order of what's important, right? And what's more.
Commission should have been started right away, bro.
Well, no, I'm not even going to acknowledge that. I'm talking about Trump is claiming, and to be fair, he's been claiming it for a while, that in the next 3 days, he's about to get a deal done to end this war. And what is BB doing?
Trump,
Escalating.
all he's doing, listen, all Trump is doing, he's manifesting a deal, okay? He's hoping that by saying, "Oh, we're going to get a deal," the gas prices are going to go down, Iran's going to come to the table, Mujtaba Khomeini is going to come and sit with him and have tea. None of that is going to happen. Understand?
So you don't think Donald Trump is genuinely trying to get a deal done?
No, he's just listen, he's just pandering because he wants the market not to crash, and he wants the oil prices to go down. That's all it is.
Do you want the war to end?
I want it to end when there's no threat. I don't want it to just.
But there's always going to be a threat.
No, well,
Okay.
there's different levels of a threat, right? If the threat is at a 9 out of 10, no, I don't want it to end. But if it's like a 2 out of 10, right? Then yeah,
It's always going to be like a 8 out of 10.
Yeah. What do you
That's
consider?
reality.
What do you consider Hezbollah? On a scale
Israel
from
is
1 to 10?
surrounded by a bunch of people that despise them.
And that's facts.
Right.
What do you
there's
consider
always
Hezbollah to be a
going to be a
threat?
threat, but the threat is not at this level right now.
What do
where
you
the
consider to be
IRGC
Hezbollah?
1 minute, the IRGC has control of the Strait. You understand? So now they're at a bigger threat.
And Mark, you're saying Israel had to retaliate? That's bullshit. They could have just let the IRGC say enough is enough. They put out a statement saying we're done now, and it made this. And I knew it. I said to a few people, "This is Bibi's only chance to kick back, to start this war back off." And
That's
here
never
we
gonna
are.
happen.
Okay, so and my hope is that Donald Trump says, "Fuck this, I'm done." Okay, let them fend for themselves.
And that's never
Bibi
gonna
and all the
happen.
war. Okay, all right, we'll see.
Well, you've been seeing for the past 2 months, right? So
Yes, it's been nonstop. Trump throwing
the
Bibi
past
under the
predicts the
bus.
future. Yes, the past predicts the future.
Thank you. You're proving my point.
Trump cannot leave that area without getting control of the strait. Okay, and until they stop throwing rockets from Lebanon, from Hezbollah, and the IRGC, Israel's not going to stop.
If
Simple as
Trump,
that.
Leah, if Trump put out a tweet saying, "I'm done, we're taking our manpower back out of the Middle East," I told Bibi not to fucking do certain things and he didn't listen, would you be happy with that? Yes or no?
I would be so thrilled with Donald Trump. You have no idea.
Okay.
And just on another level, I would
Sure.
like to do it just to spite certain countries, honestly, at the point I'm at. But yeah, I think it'd be a good thing for him to end this.
Texas, would you be happy with that?
Trump cannot disobey.
Hold on
Miriam
one second.
Edelson's
I'm going
orders.
one by one.
I was reading something about the Israel spying on U.S. What is it now?
Oh no, that's what I'm talking about. Texas. It was.
Would I be happy if Trump?
Obsessed.
If Trump said,
Obsessed.
"Fuck it, we're out of here," and
Let's do
just
it.
let. Okay, very good. So you would be happy. Trumpavelli, would you be happy with that?
Of course.
Daniel, would you be happy with that? Oh no.
Yeah, oh no's right. No,
Oh,
I would
no.
be.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I can't. I
Okay,
would be.
Dapper, would you be
I'd
happy
be a
with
little
that?
torn. I'd be a little torn.
If
Dapper,
Trump
would you-
decides to leave,
Yeah, he
I
says,
mean,
"Oh
that-
fuck it, we're out." BB's not gonna listen. We're done.
that's
Wait,
never going to
he
happen.
decides
But
to
I got a
leave and
question. I
then,
got
and
a
then let
question for
Israel
the
do what they
audience.
want, though, Dave? Can Israel do what they want if he decides to leave?
Okay, let's go down that road. Let's say that does. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't want to
Like
get it
full
twisted.
freedom, let it ride.
But let's
Israel
just
can
say
rock
Trump
out.
does do that. You guys fight it out. We're out. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? How do you think that would end up?
Dude, it's not even a question.
Okay, go ahead.
If Israel went all out with the IRGC,
Sure.
it would
No.
be dust, dude. It would be dust.
Dust.
It would be dust. Yeah.
So why weren't they dust the first 40 days of active war?
Why are
Because
they not now?
unfortunately,
Exactly.
because unfortunately, Israel respects life too much.
Oh, you're
They
saying
respect-
just wipe out everybody.
No.
What?
No, stop. Because
Okay,
no,
so-
'cause-
okay, so
because
how do we get to
innocent
dust?
people in Iran, they have deserved freedom for so long.
Lebanon, what
I'm
you
not
guys
saying
are
that.
doing to the innocent people in Lebanon, what the IDF soldiers are doing to our
yeah,
Christians
go-
in Lebanon,
I know. I know. You're Christians in Lebanon, even though go thank your Hezbollah for that. Okay, stop.
But it's not
No,
the.
there's no
Wait, why?
Christians getting
you
persecuted
think
in
Christians
Israel.
cannot be terrorists? You think just because they're
But
Christians they can't be
there's
throwing
Christians
rockets
getting persecuted
and
in Lebanon,
fighting with Hezbollah?
Iraq, Syria, Egypt. But you don't care about those Christians. You just care about the Christians that Israel happens to be affecting. because
Okay,
of
but why
Hezbollah.
do you feel it necessary for your IDF soldiers to go and make a mockery of our Christian religion? And this is not the first time. This is the 7th time it's happened in 4 years. So
Can you
it's
tell us
not
the
a new
7
thing.
times? Can you tell us the 7 times? Go ahead.
Sure, absolutely. Let me pull it for you real quick.
Yeah.
Well, while
go
you
ahead.
pull it up, can I tell you something? It's really important. Okay. Every
What's really
group of
important? Go ahead.
people. I want Leah to really listen to this, so she doesn't misunderstand it. I know earlier you were saying something about how a few people, to you anyways, a few people represent the entire group. I'm different. I think a person represents themselves, no one else. Every group of people, be it an entire religion, ethnicity, whether it's a group of lawyers or judges or plumbers, doesn't matter. Every group has their share of assholes. Okay? The IDF is great, but even they have a few assholes in it too.
Okay.
Just so you know.
I can't understand why they would do this to us when we're their allies. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just
It's a few 19-year-olds. It's a few
Well,
assholes.
what about
That's it.
BB? BB is our ally. Why? Texas brought up the fact about the spying. Trump, and just keep in mind the problem with NATO is Trump told NATO to help, and NATO basically said "fuck you." That's not going to end well for NATO down the road. So
Right.
why is Israel different? Trump told BB not to do something. Israel did not listen, just like NATO. So I expect Donald Trump, when this is done, to cut off BB.
Well, your
It's to that
expectation is going to
point
be
now.
wrong
Enough is enough.
because
Absolutely.
because Bibi gives a lot of intelligence to the CIA in America, so that's never
Yeah.
going to
Well.
happen.
Okay. Great. And that's a great point. And before this war, that would make sense. But whenever it was the intelligence that BB had when he came to America to pitch Trump on this war, the intelligence was wrong.
How so?
Dapper, you've been here how long?
Just because, listen, just
Wait,
because
I'm sorry. Don't play dumb. I beg you. You're not
I'm
dumb.
not playing dumb, I'm trying to answer
Okay,
you.
tell me how so.
Just because
How many
Trump,
times have I brought up that New York Times
I
article?
got
Go ahead.
you. Let me respond. You're very hyper today. Just because Trump is not strategic enough, you understand, to overthrow the IRGC, or maybe
Not
he doesn't want to
responding.
do
Not
it.
responding to what I'm saying.
Well, 1 minute, dude. Just because Trump is not strategic enough to overthrow the IRGC and he's not smart enough to do it, right?
Then why are you
Doesn't mean.
asking USA to do it?
I mean, you got
Oh
you
yeah.
got a problem with your impulse control. I don't know if it's like you
No,
got
she's fine. Let her be. Okay, but Dapper, you just told me the greatest asset that Israel provides the United States is intelligence. When the wrong intelligence got us into this problem.
what's the wrong intelligence?
Go ahead, Dapper. The
No,
New
I'm
York
asking
Times article.
you.
I'm sorry, Dapper. How many times have you been here fighting me from the chat
What's the
when I
wrong
bring up the New York
intelligence? Answer
Times
the question.
article when BB comes to the United States saying this is going to be easy, that these people are going to rise up and overthrow their government? Reality is they couldn't do it, they didn't do it, and will never do it.
Okay, so you had a bunch of people that were told to go back in their homes, and when Trump said to come out, they should come out, right? And they said, go in, come out. Go. How do you expect them to go out and fight with a bunch of jihadi terrorists who have AR-15s and they don't have any weapons? All they have is posters and their
Not
hands.
fighting you on it. I agree with most of that. But then BB came here and pitched Trump and the administration that they would rise up. It wasn't
Yeah,
we
they
have to
would
do.
rise up if they had weapons, and they were promised to get
Trump
weapons.
tried to get them.
They were
weapons.
promised. They were promised to get arms so they can use that
Who
to fight
promised?
back.
When did they promise arms? When did Trump promise arms?
But didn't
How do you expect them?
Trump
How do you expect them to fight against a TS country where they're not afraid to spray and unalive,
Sure.
random innocent people?
And I think that's fair. And BB took the TikTok Persian approach when selling this idea. Remember when all the Persians came up here and said that 90% of the country are against the regime? If it's
I don't think it's
90,
90%.
of
I think
course,
it's more like
but
70.
we heard it. We heard.
Yeah, I
You heard it.
mean, listen, nobody knows exactly what's the number, but I think it's around
Can I
60
just
to
add one
70.
thing to that? Like, this
Sure.
is the thing. I get so tired of people that want to come and bring statistics to say this. We have one study that was done in the Netherlands, right? And if the the IRGC, as bad as you guys and everyone tells us they are, why would people risk their lives to do a survey for another foreign country on if they're happy or not? It don't make sense. And that's why you can't trust the statistics that you do, because you don't know if it was forced. You don't know if what it would entail it. So I think you can't trust it.
Yeah. Can't go off of it 100%.
But Dapper, I just want to zero back in on the intelligence is the most valuable thing. And there was intelligence given that was wrong. You could still blame Trump. I don't give a fuck about that. But there,
No,
so
and it's not
go ahead.
intelligence. Intelligence is one part of the equation.
Okay, what else?
There's other things. It's your offense and your defense and how you go and how do you strategize. So the strategy was not there. There was no offense, inside of Iran, and that's it. I mean, Bibi provided the intelligence, Trump didn't strategize. He thought he's just going to go in and, throw a couple of bombs and take out their, sites and this and that. And the regime is going to topple. It's not like that. Iran is a very, their military is very strong. It's not like Iraq. It took us 20 years in Iraq and Afghanistan, and they still couldn't do shit over there. They left with their tail between their legs. So you think you're going to get rid of the IRGC in a couple of months? It's not happening. You got to have arms inside of Iran and let the people fight. And you got to build a coalition, and you're going to have special ops. That's how
The
you
more and
topple the
more
government.
we're having this conversation this morning, the more and more I am hoping that Donald Trump comes out, throws BB under the bus, and walks away.
Well, you could hope all you want. It's not
Exactly.
happening.
That's where I'm at, Dave.
Thank you,
That is exactly
Leah.
where I'm at.
That's where America is at, Dapper.
Yes.
But I want to ask you a question.
Wait,
Dave.
hold on one second. Hold on.
It's a very serious question.
All right, hold on.
Go ahead. Okay.
Blooming. Do you know you're up here, Blooming?
Yes, I do.
Okay, how are you?
I'm great. How are you all?
I'm
Blooming
great.
comes in my live a lot. She's good people, man.
All right, so why did you want to come up now, Blooming?
Well, I'm very involved in the conversation.
Okay.
And I just want to listen because I don't have anything to say at the moment.
Can I ask you just very bluntly?
Yes.
Were you in support of this war at the beginning?
At the beginning, yes.
Okay, are you in support of it now?
Mixed.
Okay, right now, Trump has a choice to make. Either A, he gets back involved in this war, or B, I guess the other option is throw BB under the bus and stay put, or C, just get the fuck out. Thank you, Dana. What would you advise?
He needs to be America first,
Okay.
like he ran on, which is, I think, staying focused here.
Mhm.
But since we're there, we've got to, they know things within the administration that we do not. None of us on the panel knows exactly the intel he has. So I respect that. And I guess we just have to see how that's going to pan out.
That's a very political answer.
No, I mean, we don't. We don't know
Okay,
what
well,
he
we
knows.
know what has been said, where Trump went on to multiple media outlets saying that I told BB not to respond, and BB ignored Donald Trump, and he had a response. Your thoughts?
BB is, he's
I feel
not,
that you're watching your words. Just say whatever you want to say, love.
no, I just think he is, BB specifically is, they're in such a tough spot. Like, they're in the pool of hateness all around them, all around the world. And I think to have one human being be in control of all these actions is not realistic. I just don't know how much of a panel they have behind him to really grasp and do the best thing. It's so hard. And Trump, we have their back. Israel, we've got to have their back. But it's a balance. This is a tough deal right now.
Okay,
so Texas doesn't agree with you.
When do you
You're very
when do you
intelligent.
cut
Very
Israel
rational woman.
loose, right? Is
W
there a
blooming.
point?
God, that
Is
voice
there-
is serious.
Stop. Let Texas talk. Go ahead, Texas.
Is there a point where we cut them off, we cut them loose, right?
I agree.
Not become their enemy,
I
but
agree.
right?
I
There's
agree.
got to be some point.
Yep, I agree.
Blooming, are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Okay, so as am I. But whenever NATO did not listen to Donald Trump, most Trump supporters said, we must end NATO. We are NATO. We must cut them off. Do you agree with that thought process?
I do.
Okay, so BB did not listen to Trump, just like the NATO countries. Why are we babying them?
Like I said, I think Trump has his own mind, but he is also surrounded by so many people that are telling him what's really going on. And I think he's, they have to be very careful about what they're doing. And so what I see in Trump is he's I don't feel like we're making a yes or a no over there because there's so many complications that we don't even know about. He's getting intel that we don't have. And so I'm going off of that. But I'm so tired of every day, same thing. I'm kind of tired of Trump saying, we've got a deal, we've got a deal, we've got a deal. Well, we don't have a deal. It's not coming. And we're not winning this. It's a problem. And I wish we could just wrap this up and stay in America.
Okay, but you're sitting there, and everything you say makes sense. But what doesn't make sense, you're saying we have to put America first, but you're
Right.
also saying baby Israel and give in to the nonsense. That's what I don't get. That's where I'm confused with you.
Okay, I totally get that. But I think at some point, why don't we just let Bibi do what he's going to do? But we can't. We're the
But
ones
that's the problem, Blooming, is what we're saying is, all right, if you're following Trump, how can you not be upset? Because this is not the first or the second or the third time that we've heard this now. I mean, every time Trump has said ceasefire, he breaks it. He did it with Gaza. I mean, this has become a pattern of Trump will say don't. And we're there helping them,
Gaza?
doing
I
everything
agree.
as well.
I totally
And
agree.
I just feel
What
like
did he
if they're
break
going to
with
be our
Gaza?
partners and our
Leah is
allies,
talking. Go ahead, Leah.
our ally, they need to be with us and not going against us.
Because
And what it's
Bibi is
doing,
Trump's daddy. That's
it's
why.
belittling Trump, and
I
it's making
agree.
him look bad on the world stage that Bibi keeps doing this to him. And that's where I'm at a point of it's embarrassing. This is
I
becoming
agree.
embarrassing.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
I also want to know, where is Iran getting their ammunitions? How are they able to send
China.
missiles right now?
China. They're getting a lot from
No,
China
to be
right now.
fair, if you go look at the reports that have come out, whenever our government was saying we have done so much damage, just reality was that wasn't the truth. That I think CNN had some type of report where they saw a demolition site basically clearing the way to a path back into an underground area where
Bunkers
missiles
that
and
we didn't
launchers
know
were.
about. Yeah,
Wait, say that
and
again?
they're
Leah?
saying that there was bunkers in these reports also as well, and they said that there's almost 70% that they still had. They had these bunkers so deep in the ground. They said that it was nowhere near, and they have found more of these bunkers. And that's the problem that we have is we don't know what they've got all under that ground. We don't know how many places they have. And I think it's coming to be a lot more frustrating, a lot harder than we thought it was going to be. Because look, if you look at it, they
Agreed.
took a third of our Patriot missiles, a third of our Tomahawks, right?
Yes.
But they still
Yes.
have their bulk, and they're getting propped up by China. China's got pipelines. They've got a 10,400 kilometer railway right now that they're using to take oil back and forth. So I'm saying they started in last February 2025. China started going and putting a billion barrels a day to the side, stockpiling. They knew more than we did. And at this point, I almost kind of feel like it's not far-fetched to say that Iran is starting to become China's proxy, right? And this could all be
Agreed.
about us. But the
Agreed.
problem is we're going around doing this blockade, and it's really, I don't see no way out of this unless we get out of that blockade. But how do we do it we'll lose insurers. If anything happens to any of those tankers coming out, nobody will insure anything over there. And it's going to make our world market dry up, and it's going to inflate every country, including the United States. So what I'm saying is there's a lot of moving parts that people don't want to take into consideration, that we could get hurt too as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, Dave.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, Blooming, very bluntly, if Donald Trump put out a tweet that we're done, we're out, would you be upset or happy?
I'd be fine.
Okay, for those that say Well, he has to make sure the strait is open. I get that argument because that's where it was whenever the war began, right? However, let's say Trump does stick this through and he gets a deal to open back up the strait. What's to prevent the regime from reclosing it 6 months from now? Nothing.
Or a week after, or a week
Sure.
after.
Yes.
Exactly.
A week,
That's
a
the
month, 6
problem.
months, doesn't matter. So now we're wasting time, wasting taxpayer money by staying out there for something that's not even guaranteed.
Thank
And
you.
now we're in a
I
position
agree.
where Bibi is doing fucked up shit, and now Trump has a choice. Either he's all in or he's all out.
Right. And,
That's what
and
you
all the
gotta be all in.
meanwhile, Americans are suffering, and we will continue to feel it in our pocketbook.
Suffering? How are you suffering?
Our pocketbook, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna say
You're complaining about an extra $200 a year that you gotta pay to have
Stop it, Dapper.
safe
Stop
Middle
it.
East.
We're saying that, okay, and that's the Michael Haas made that argument, and it was embarrassing at that time. It was, so you have to pay an extra $20 to fill up your gas tank? No, it's just not that. It
What
hurts
is it?
inflation. It helps, or it hurts prices for everything.
Like what?
Can I say one more thing, Dave?
What
Not to
Yes,
what,
go
what
ahead.
has gone up in the
We
in the
have
supermarket?
Wait. Hold on one second. Hold on. Dapper. If you're running a business, okay, and gas prices
I
are up.
understand, but eggs prices, milk
Okay.
prices, bread prices, it's all the same. Nothing's gone up,
Oh,
man.
fuck
It's
me.
just gas.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
gone up
Dapper.
by maybe like 10%. But anyways, I had a serious
Okay.
question. You allowed me to ask my serious question.
Dapper.
And this is for everybody in
Dapper.
the chat. 1 minute.
Go ahead.
Who do you think has a bigger forehead, Leia or Texas? Put one for Leia.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, go ahead, Leah.
I did.
wow.
Or who was going to talk? Somebody,
let
Dapper
her go. I'll
interrupted
come back
somebody.
around. Go ahead and let her go. I'll come back around.
Who? Blooming?
Oh,
Who was going?
whoever was just speaking. Sorry.
Go ahead, Blooming.
Oh, thank you. So I lost my thought. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'll pick up just for a second.
There
Okay,
was
so-
too many people go. I'm done.
So on
You're
June the 10th, we have our next meeting that we'll find out how much inflation went up. And the prediction on the markets right now has been 0.05, right? But last month it was 0.7 prediction and it went up to 0.8. So here's the problem that lies that if the inflation rate goes up like it did the last time or what they're predicting, we're going into June the 17th with our new Federal Reserve. And if the inflation rate keeps going up, we're not going to be able to lower any of the rates. We'll have to actually start going up again. So that's what I'm thinking. People don't understand how it's starting to kind of fall a little bit, you know?
Well, yeah, and we, we have Donald Trump. We got the midterms coming up. All this shit does affect us and where we want our country to go as well. So yeah, if Donald Trump, if he makes any more, bad moves, it's going to affect our midterm outcome. Truly believe that.
What is the solution? What is our solution?
Get the fuck out, Blooming.
Honestly, if you're gonna go
said
all
that?
in, just fucking go
Did you say
all
who
in.
said that?
Yeah.
Me. That would be me. I said get the fuck out. You have to get out. What is the Blooming? Answer this. It's right now, sitting here this morning, Trump is either going to tweet that we are all in and we're back in this and we're going to fuck them up. Happy power plant day. Or Trump gets out. What is the benefit for America to stay in this?
I was just asking what the solution was.
Okay.
I think.
But you
so.
said who said that as if it was offensive or you disagreed?
I just thought, wow, I'm going to go. It's not, there's no humanity here.
No humanity here?
What?
No.
Live?
You just asked me to leave.
Huh?
No. Wait, no. Blooming. When I said get the fuck out, that I meant for Trump to get the fuck out.
Yeah, you were talking about Trump.
Not you.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's
I was
okay.
like, oh my gosh. Okay.
No, I'm not talking about
no.
you, love.
Okay.
No, I was talking about Trump. You said, what is the solution? And my answer very bluntly was, get the fuck out, meaning
I
Trump,
got
not you, love.
Yes. Get out of
Okay.
here. Yes.
Okay, so do you agree with that? Yes or no?
I do.
Okay, very good. So we're on the same page. Oh, she said there's no humanity here. Okay. All right, Blooming. I definitely was not talking to you, love.
I'm
Daniel,
so
what's your
sorry.
solution, Daniel?
So
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead, Blooming.
No, I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. Sabra, I tried to bring you up. I'm interested in a warmonger. Good, Daniel. What is the solution? Ansel Blooming. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I keep thinking about the people in Iran, and they deserve freedom, and Israel deserves its safety. But
that's adorable.
I know it's fantasy land. Yeah, I think at this point, after everything that's happened, yeah, especially the way Trump looks and everything that's going on in this country, make the best deal he can the fastest way possible.
But what I don't get is when we talk about the best deal, to me, based off what Trump is saying, the most important part of the deal is making sure that the strait is back open. Okay? And reality is they could go and reclose it at any point. So why are we even there now?
Well, if he made a deal with them, they would have to keep it open. Otherwise, they would suffer some type of consequences, wouldn't they?
Okay.
You're saying
kind
it's
of
pointless to even
consequences?
you're saying it's pointless to even include keeping the strait open in a deal with them because they can just close it. They can just change their minds and close it a week later or 6 months later.
Haven't we been trying, Dave? Haven't we been trying to make deals with them, and they keep bringing things that are non-negotiable to the table?
Yes.
Oh,
So Donald Trump has been in a ceasefire for over 2 months, and there's no deal. If Donald Trump would have just said, fuck it, we're out 2 months ago, what would be different over there? Right? I mean, the strait would probably still be closed. I don't know what the answer is. It's a hypothetical, obviously. But
Yeah,
I
it's a
just
good
don't see
point.
that.
That's the problem.
I never thought about it that
We'd
way.
be in the same place we are now.
It wouldn't change anything.
you know when Trump was like, he was kind of, I thought he was throwing it around like these other countries. We're not too much, we don't get a lot from the strait, right? A lot of the other countries do. If maybe would have gone back and done this, let the other countries deal with that. They're going to suffer because of the strait being closed and get out of there. You know what I'm saying? I wonder where we would be if he would have done that. Let them fucking take it on.
Where would we be if BB didn't come and make a PowerPoint presentation to Donald Trump?
There we go.
Right.
Okay.
I don't understand.
I'm wondering. I want to say something really quick.
Go ahead, Blooming.
I'm just wondering. There is something seriously going on behind the scenes that we don't know, because Trump does not teeter-totter like this. He doesn't stay in these things. He does what he does, but there's something
Blooming,
going
I think
on.
he's
I'm with
stuck.
Blooming. I agree
I'm
with
just going to be
Blooming.
honest. I
That's
think
what I'm
like
saying.
Blooming.
He's stuck.
I agree with you,
Just don't know
Blooming.
what to do.
I'm with you.
There's something very strange going on, and
I don't get it. Out of, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh
Go ahead.
no,
Finish.
no, that's it.
No.
It's very discomforting.
Yeah, and
because
I just don't understand it because with all the generals and all the advisors and all the intel, you're saying that it all lands on Bibi, him misleading Trump.
Well, I mean, let me just ask you this. You're supposed to have the best intelligence in the world, right?
Daniel.
Well, us or the United States, but yes.
Okay, so I'm saying since y'all were supposed to be the number one, you wouldn't think with you being our ally that we trusted the intelligence that we're given?
Are you serious? You are saying that Trump?
Wait, Dapper was just up here 45 seconds ago telling us
I know.
that is the number one reason we have them as our quote unquote greatest
That's why
ally.
I know. That's
Yeah,
why I'm bringing it
of
up.
course, is Israel's intelligence. But you think so? Trump should disregard anything that anyone else says and just go on what Bibi said.
If you
And
have
so
the
the fact that
number
it
one
didn't work out-
intelligence in the world and you know something that he doesn't about Iran, yes, absolutely.
Unless
You
you're
make
giving
it
them
seem like-
information that you want, that's not.
You make it seem like you have a security clearance and you've been in on all
And I
those meetings that
think
they've
that
had
he
together.
knows he's been played. Trump knows he was played by Bibi, and
president-
that's where we are, and that's the problem.
So you're saying that there's not even, but you understand that we have our own intelligence. We have the CIA. We have generals. We have so many different departments and units, and we have national security advisors up the ass. We have so many people that I'm sure advised Trump on what to do and shared their intel with him as well. But it's Bibi.
Daniel,
You put it all on Bibi. That this is his fault.
tell me.
He just wanted to further his agenda. That's it. It wasn't. I don't even think Bibi thought about the United States or soldiers we might lose. He didn't care because all he knows is he's got to stay at war to stay into power. For these elections not to happen. So I just think there was a lot for him to lose, and I just don't think he gave any care to the United States or what we.
Is it possible that he also cared about the fact that Iran arms and funds all the T groups that have been attacking his country for decades?
Yeah, but
And they keep
maybe
threatening
he's starting to
his
find
country?
out that Iran maybe is not the bad guy like we thought all along. Maybe it's the people that we're sitting here making deals with that's supposed to be our allies are the ones that are screwing us really over. Just saying.
You don't think Iran is the bad guy that they're set out to be?
Sitting here today, Donald Trump is going after Bibi more than the new cocksucking Ayatollah.
Thank you.
He's not going after the new gay one. He's going after Bibi all day. All day he was after Bibi.
So why do we think that Bibi is actually doing this to Trump? I don't get it. I
Doing
don't
what?
get it.
Can you
Doing
answer
what?
that? She's saying, why is Bibi essentially not listening to Trump?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so
Sorry,
can you
thank you.
can you answer your own question? I just want to see your mindset before I answer. Why
I
is
don't-
Bibi not listening?
I don't get it because he's surrounded by enemies, and he finally has somebody that has his back, and he's totally like putting the finger up to Trump.
Fucking it up.
Exactly. I'm just
Trump
saying,
wants
like,
him to
this is
stop
why
fighting
I
in
started
Lebanon.
talking about this 5 months ago because I was like around everyone saying, why is this happening? Why is he doing this to Trump? And why does nobody that's on Trump's side care?
I do. I think it's great. I
And
feel
it's just like, that was the thing. Like I would say all the time in these lives, and people would come for me. They would tell me the most horrible things that I'm anti this, that I'm a liberal or this or that, because
sure.
I was ashamed of how he was doing our president. And I just feel like it's so simple to follow rules if you're in an allyship. I don't understand it. I don't know.
Rules. Bibi, his interests are with Israel first. You do realize that, right? He's the leader of
Can't
Israel.
do it alone. Like he should understand.
Okay, never mind.
can't
But you
do this
don't
alone,
drag your
dude.
allies into something, and then we get there and realize we're there with our fucking pants down around our legs, and we have no movement. We have nothing we can do. And
Do you
the
believe
only
that
person
Trump-
that's winning is Bibi because he's
Do you believe
staying
that Trump is
out
accountable
of
for his
jail.
decisions?
He's staying in the election. I'm just saying, not the election.
Do you
but I'm
believe that
saying
Trump is accountable for the choices he makes?
Yes, he is. However,
Absolutely.
if Bibi did not come and make the sales pitch that he did, Trump would not have said, let's go.
And what does that say about Trump? That says more to me about Trump than Bibi.
He
Sure.
should have never trusted his ally.
I don't care if you want to criticize Trump. I'm not one of these people that are going to go all out and say Trump doesn't deserve any blame. Like, I don't care what you say about Trump. But reality is, if Bibi did not sell it to Trump, Trump would not have done it.
But why is he still involved today?
Well, Blooming, we're asking that question. And the answer Trump would give you is that, one, we need to make sure the strait is back open. Now, you could debate if that's smart or not. That's up to you. And two, he has also said about the making sure they don't have nukes. That would be Trump's answer. That has been Trump's answer.
Why are we the only country that is willing to participate? It's been very limited.
I feel like maybe that's something that the other countries know that apparently we're late to the party to find out because clearly no one else took a stab at this with us. It was only us in Israel. And,
Right.
I think in that kind of trust that we had to put in Bibi and just to see where we're at now is just heart wrenching for a lot of people in America, because if you would have told me a year ago, I would have never ever had on my radar that Israel would do this with us. Do you know what I'm saying? I've always been such an outspoken
100%.
person. And I'll tell you, Dave is one of the most pro-Israel people, believe it or not, you will ever meet. He really is.
I'm so
that's
sorry,
what I'm
Leah.
saying.
Everybody's calling me anti-Semitic.
You're
and
not.
that I hate Jews
That's
now.
when I started with you. You had all of these people from Israel on your panels every night, and I kept coming back. You were the first person I ever met as a creator on this app. And that's what I'm saying. I have never seen anyone, you was 10 toes down with them. You have supported them. And just because you're supporting your president being America first, they have all shit on you. And I'm sorry, but that's what's happened. Just saying.
Okay, so I just want to go back to Blooming. Your original question was something along the lines of, why is Bibi doing this? My answer is very simple. The negatives of these wars ending affect Bibi too much. And Bibi's in a position that he either lets Trump end these wars, or he's going to be back in court. There's going to be an investigation into 10-7, and there's going to be elections. All three not in his favor.
That's pathetic to me.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. That's reality. And anybody that denies that is lying.
No, I'm just saying, I hate to say this because I am not a feminist. I am not somebody that is pro, feminism. I think everybody, man or woman, should have the same shot at life as human beings. But I wonder where we would be if there were women running the countries. Sometimes I just wonder,
Well, I'll tell you what. You go talk to Carmela Harris and tell her to fucking run again, and then you go vote for Carmela. That dumpster fire.
You. No, thank you. I would never do that. Ever.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay. Let's not go down that road.
We won't. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay, let's bring Frosted up. Let's see what they have. Frosted, where are you from?
Nebraska originally.
All right, and why are you up here?
Why? Yeah, it's a bad week for Israel. How is it not a bad week for Trump as well?
Tell me how it's a bad week for Donald Trump.
How is he any different? He's not. He started this war with Netanyahu. He made that conscious decision.
Hell yeah.
So,
okay.
I mean,
what's that background noise? Where are you, in the fucking woods?
Maybe.
Sweet. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so to me, it was a bad week for Israel. And I know it's small text, but the biggest thing that has happened is Trump has been dragging the fuck out of Bibi, whether it's through leaking shit out, or on Sunday, it was he spent the whole day dragging him, talking to different media outlets. Nobody's dragging Trump. Except drunk chicks in the woods sometimes. But go ahead.
So, I haven't heard about this. How is he criticizing Israel? How is he criticizing Netanyahu?
Well, he went and made sure after the regime launched 10 missiles towards Tel Aviv or Israel, he went out and said, Bibi must not respond. And Bibi responded. So now Trump should have the green light to throw Bibi under the bus even more, which I'm here for it.
And do you think that he will?
That I don't know. I hope he does.
And how will you feel when he doesn't?
I don't know. I'm intrigued to see how he responds over the next few hours. Traditionally, on Mondays, Donald Trump puts something out to calm the markets. Even if it's bullshit, he'll just throw something out there.
Absolutely.
Of course, because it's Saturday night.
Wait, say that again?
That's Frosty? It's our Sunday night, sorry.
Yeah, it's Sunday night.
Sunday night. The markets are open on Monday, and he's what he cares about most is protecting the fucking markets,
Correct.
putting whatever out there, which is bullshit, by the way.
Well, I'm okay with
Oh,
it.
we do
I'm
something.
okay
How
because
are
he
you okay
has.
with it?
Well, let me explain. He has this like talent that he could make Democrats have a meltdown, and I appreciate that about him, and I'm here for it. And are you upset that he is keeping the stock market at record highs? Is that a bad thing?
I'm probably more upset that he's like profiting off of being presidency than anything.
Sure. And if you want to have the debate that politicians enrich themselves, I think it's fair to have, but both parties do it. So I think it's asinine to just single out Trump.
Oh,
Right?
it's asinine.
Do you go scream in the middle of the woods
that,
over Nancy Pelosi and her insider trading?
I'm sorry, when was Nancy Pelosi president?
Okay, I got you. So it's okay if you're a politician and you're a Democrat as long as you're not president. Did you
Did
you
I ever
throw
say
a
that it was okay?
No problem.
I'm
Did you
just-
throw a
I thought we were.
wait,
I
hold on
thought
one
we
second.
were-
Hold on one second.
I thought we were comparing apples to apples.
Sure,
and not
I got
apples
you.
to
Did you
oranges.
throw a temper
Or are
tantrum in the middle of the woods when Hunter Biden made millions off of Ukraine and China? Did you flip out then?
Again,
Yes
Hunter
or no?
Biden wasn't president.
Joe
and
Biden, okay, but the Biden family made
Did-
profits off of it.
Was he hired?
Okay,
into
so just say
that
no. Just say
administration?
no. Just say you're a hypocrite.
No, I'd love for Hunter Biden to be president. Hunter Biden.
Hunter
2020.
Biden, the crackhead.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me more.
Absolutely.
This is the Democratic Party. Are you a registered
mean-
Democrat, Frosted?
Just joking.
No.
Okay. Well, do you even vote?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you usually vote for the Democratic Party?
But I love it how I'm just getting under your skin and just trolling you, kind of like how Trump does, and you respond accordingly. That's funny to me.
But can you answer my question?
What was your question?
Pay attention. Do you usually
To
vote
a
for the
man?
Democratic Party?
Fuck off, bitch. To a man? Pay attention to a man? Yuck.
Oh, feminist.
Okay.
Liberal white feminist. Okay.
How many cats do you have, Frosted? Be honest.
I have 0 cats.
No way.
I have
Just live in the
one
woods.
Very cute
Give it
ass
some
fucking
time.
dog.
Give it some time.
Okay.
A cute ass fucking dog and no children. I know that's gonna piss y'all
Those
off.
are mine. No children.
All right,
No,
Frosted,
not
go
you.
tend to the frogs that are fucking doing whatever in the background. Let's just bring 2 up at a time and see what we have. All right, so Turd is here. All right, Turd, where are you from? Turd?
Turd.
Ferguson, that's a funny name.
All right, going once, going twice, gone. David, what do you got? Going once, going twice, gone. Bandit. All right, they've gone.
Tough crowd tonight.
No, I just let them sit in the queue forever. Dapper,
one
no,
thing to
Dapper,
Leah,
no,
or-
Dapper.
so,
You're not coming. No, get the fuck out of here, Dapper.
One more
You're
thing to Leah about
bullshit.
something she said earlier, and then I got to drop.
Wait, say that again, Daniel.
Can I say one thing, something to
Sure.
Leah? Something about regarding something she said earlier. You mentioned about rules with allyship. Okay,
Wait,
you know how,
she mentioned what? I'm sorry.
something about there's rules with allyship with being allies. There's rules.
Yeah, you listen to the boss. But
Absolutely,
go
yeah.
ahead.
I know. With you, it's either BB listens to him and BB is his bitch, or BB doesn't listen to him and BB's a child. That's pretty much where you left it. It's not much space for
All right,
Netanyahu.
let me just gauge you
But-
here. So you think that United States and Israel are equal? Would that be fair to say?
No, of course not. I'm not delusional.
Okay, that's all I'm asking then.
No, nobody thinks they're equal. Nobody's gonna say that like
Okay, so
that
I'm
Israel
saying
does more
if
for
Trump
America
is
than
doing
America
a
does for
lot
Israel.
for your country,
No.
if Trump is doing a lot for your country and he's trying to make you successful and he's trying to help you, what benefit is it for you to go and do the total opposite thing? Go.
Shit on them. Yeah.
I am actually, I would bet a lot that you actually have no idea what Israel even contributes to America. But yeah, I can admit that America does more for Israel than
I'm
Israel
sorry,
does
at
for
this
America.
point, there's not a money amount in the world that you will ever convince me that is you're making our country look right now that I would have it with you anymore.
Okay, but just as long as you know that it's not like we lose money or anything like. But that's not my point. My point is that they're allies. They're not besties that go to the movies together on weekends. I don't know what rules you're talking about. Their responsibilities, their loyalties, their interests, they lie to their own countries first. They both spy the shit out of each other. They're still great allies. So I don't know what rules you're referring to, but they're not like these best friends, like how you would think, two people act in real life. They're
Okay,
governments.
so you hear
They're
it, guys.
nations.
We're supposed to give them money, give them weaponry, have our people lay down their lives for them. Do you hear this? Do you hear this?
Fucking time.
Hold on, David. Hold on. David, you sound wasted. Are you white girl wasted? Are you drinking and TikToking, sir?
I just hate your fucking voice.
Okay. Anything else?
And yet you're here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
All right, very good. Daniel, what was the point? Where were we going with this?
Nothing. I was just gonna say that she was talking about there's rules for allyship, and I was just gonna say that like they spy on each other for Christ's sake. They're just allies, but it doesn't mean that that they should be more loyal to each other than they are to their own nations.
Can I ask you, if you were in Donald Trump's shoes, would you be pissed off at Israel or Bibi today?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so I don't get it. And just months ago, we were criticizing NATO. I don't know if you were, but we were criticizing NATO, and Trump said, "Do this." When it came to the strait, they said, "Fuck off, Trump." And just about every American, including Democrats, said that NATO should be taken out. Enough with NATO. So why is Israel any different? Why should we stick with Israel after the most powerful men in the world gave directions and they said, fuck you, we're not doing it?
Thank you, Dave.
I would think Israel contributes a lot more to America than NATO does, and America benefits a lot more. Okay, America benefits more from being allies with Israel than not being allies with Israel. It's just the truth. This is just a speed bump, what's happening right now in the realm of things.
Okay, but this speed. Okay, I get the minimizing it. It's just a speed bump.
It's the best I can do is minimize it. It's kind of a mess.
And I get that.
It's
but
kind of a
this
mess.
speed
I
bump
can't really do much else.
Could lead to this war breaking out in a very serious way, where we have Americans die, innocent people die. That's no joke.
It's not, but I would think at this point, after everything that's happened in the last few months, Trump would rather have lice than go to war. He wants to do everything but to just get the situation over with somehow and just put it behind him.
But okay,
I don't see war happening.
Okay, so if BB listened to Trump, there would be no incoming missiles once again to the state of Israel, right? So and now it's gonna have to be a tit for tat. And Trump, I don't think Trump's just going to stand there and allow whatever to happen. Right? So I don't know. I think the most important question that if I could get the answer to is, how did America help defend the incoming missiles? How did they do? Were they the ones shooting them down at certain points? I think that's an important question to answer right now. I don't know if anybody has the answer, but so okay. So are you going to be excited if the war restarts and Trump says we're all in? Daniel?
No, for the most part, no.
But it seems like this whole time you're defending Bibi, and that's what Bibi is trying to goat Trump into.
Yeah, but I don't think Bibi. I don't think it's all on Bibi. I think there's plenty of other people with Trump that are with Trump who tell him and advise him. You guys make it seem like it's all on Bibi, and I just don't see it that way.
Well, there's no way around it. Trump was working to get a deal for over 60 days. Okay, shit escalated today. Bibi had a choice. Bibi fucked up twice by not listening to Trump. First, don't go after certain parts of Lebanon. Bibi did not listen. And then after the regime responded, Trump said, don't respond. and Bibi did not listen yet again. So today it's on Bibi. Where am I wrong?
Everything you said is accurate.
Okay, so what are we
Yeah,
doing?
I'm with you. Everything you said is accurate. I got you.
Okay, what the fuck is politics? What do you got?
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
You sound great, bro. Where are you from?
California.
All right, and what brings you up?
I just want to talk about this, BB and Trump infatuation, I guess. I believe maybe that phone call actually happened, but I think it's mostly a distraction, honestly. It's not really what happened. It's just bullshit that they're trying to feed us. I don't know if I can say that. Sorry about that, but
You could say
it's
whatever you
just
want.
okay. Yeah, I think they're just feeding us that either a distraction or just an
What phone call are you
obfuscation.
talking about?
Oh, like, what are you effing doing?
Well,
That
I
whole
think
thing.
we're past that.
Yeah,
On
no.
Sunday, it was BB, or I'm sorry, Trump calling every media outlet he could to bash BB. Your
Right.
thoughts on that?
I mean, it should have been done way, way before the time. It should have happened a long time ago. Obviously, this whole thing should have been happened from the beginning. I don't believe we should have been there. I'm gonna admit I was a supporter and actually believed that he wasn't gonna, start more wars and all that. And here we are. We are just blindly supporting whatever the hell they want, and that's a big problem for us.
Okay,
And
just keep it simple. How do you want Trump to handle the coming days or weeks?
well, let me ask you this: if we pull out right now, is that even possible, or is it embarrassing?
You tell me. My opinion is Trump should get the fuck out right now. He
Yeah,
should
but
put out a tweet, throw BB under the bus, cuss him the fuck out, maybe throw in Macron and Starmer as well, just for good measure. Add them into the tweet, cuss them the fuck out, and say
yeah,
we're out of here.
I would do that. But with his ego and his, big goal of being glorified and, ego-wise, he's never gonna do that because it's embarrassing to him at this far
Okay, so
into it.
what do you want Trump to do?
Wish I could tell you he's too far in it now, and I mean, whether he's blackmailed or not is besides the point. But now it's embarrassing for him to pull out military because it would his glory would be diminished because that's the only thing he cares about.
His glory? Wait, what?
Like his whole point is for his
Legacy.
right his legacy.
Okay. I just want to be clear on two things. One, Texas brought up the midterms. I love Texas, but the midterms are not going to be affected that much by this war. I think it's going to be Democrats take back the House, Republicans hold the Senate, regardless. And I think 3 decades from now, Trump's legacy will not be this war, regardless. It will be, no doubt, it will be the Supreme Court. That we will always have that Supreme Court because of Donald Trump.
I see where
Okay.
you're going.
All right, so this whole legacy play, I mean, maybe it plays in, but this war has nothing to do with his legacy. Nobody's going to give a fuck about this war 5 years from now.
Right.
And if you're one of the people that are saying, look, I don't like the fact that we help Israel so much. Well, guess what? An unintended consequence of this war is one way or another, the United States and Israel, they are going to separate, not be enemies, but we're never going to have half of our military manpower in the Middle East again for anybody.
Yeah, I mean it's never gonna be. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Okay.
It's difficult.
All right. B, what do you have, B? B? It does say B, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what the fuck? Do you have anything else you want to say?
Oh, thanks for putting me up. Appreciate it. Have a good one, guys.
Be good, brother. So, Texas, when you run these panels, what percentage of people are for the war or against the war? Or do you even talk about the war? I went into Shannon. I saw you guys in Shannon's broadcast. If you paid me $1,000 to sit there for an hour, I couldn't do it. No offense to Shannon. Okay, I love Shannon, but like,
Come on.
come on. I'm just saying, like, it was nonsense.
Well, yeah, that was. I'll agree.
Okay,
But
but what percentage of your people that come in are for the war or against the war?
I would say more, Leah, right? More, or I mean, you're there with me, so I would say more are ready for it to be over. They're tired of the high prices. Are ready for it to be over. Yeah, they're against
People
more
are getting
so.
tired.
Yeah, people are just getting tired of it.
Do you ever have Israelis up on your broadcast?
Very few, right?
Okay. Thank you, Aussie J. Hope you're well, brother. Very few, but to me, a lot of Americans here, at least, have changed their mind on their view of Bibi or Israel. One, because of the war, and two, because of the dumbass comments made by the warmongers and the Israelis that have appeared here.
That's correct.
Okay, so I just wait.
Yeah,
What?
explain to her. I said, please explain to her just a little more.
No, it's just we've had a lot of warmongering fools and Israelis come up here and embarrass themselves by insulting all Americans, playing victim nonstop. That just because somebody is pro-America or against this war, you're anti-Semitic. Somebody called me a terrorist because I'm against this war, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Correct. Well, I think BB has an agenda, and I think it's leaking down to Israel people. There's an agenda there. This is clear.
Tao, you're saying what about the opposite? What does that mean? What do you mean? What about the opposite? Are you saying that the pro pallies are here saying horrendous things? But that's always the case. That has always been the case. But let's just say we have a pro pally that has been here for years saying horrendous things. That's expected. What's not expected is Israelis to come up here and the warmongers to come up here and talk down to Americans. That's the problem. So what am I missing, Tao? You have heard your fellow Israelis come up here and embarrass themselves, and it's a long list of people. It's just not one. How many Israelis have we come up here? You had Schnitzel come up and say "fuck Jesus" at one point. You've had Zionist Barbie reappear here over and over again, only to embarrass the fuck out of herself. You've had Miss Blonde come up here. You've had Delight come up here. Talk down to Americans and look silly. So, I mean, come on. Bounty, what do you got?
Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump.
How high are you right now, sir?
Man, shut the fuck up.
Okay, so that's what you waited for. All right, be good, bro. I appreciate you.
It's so intelligent. That was an intelligent one there, Dave.
All right, David, you're not connecting. But Dapper, you're saying you're afraid to bring up the warmongers. Afraid of what? Why would I be afraid of the warmongers?
I think you're
Their
doing
answers. Go ahead, love.
You're doing a favor not bringing them up, because every time lately they come up and they bring their mouth and open it, it just like the foot needs to go farther back in, because they are saying the most atrocious things lately.
Do you think they realize it?
That's the thing that really worries me, because I'll tell you something that really struck a nerve with me. I didn't understand how many people are Israeli Americans, like they got dual citizenship. And I have a feeling if a lot of these people had to choose, they would choose Israel over America. Do you get what
And
I'm
if
saying?
you're in Israel, I'm okay with that. Tao in the chat.
Absolutely. If you want to be in Israel and do it, absolutely. But, I'm just like, It's remaking me. It's making me rethink how I feel about citizenship here. If we should dual.
You're not the only one, to be fair.
Yeah. Assimilation Act 2026. Let's go.
Tax. What do you got, Tax? Where are you from?
I'm from the West Coast.
All right.
I am actually happy that this is happening because this is the perfect opportunity for Trump to put Israel in its place. This country is way too small to be pushing around the United States. It's not going to happen. It shouldn't be happening, and it won't happen.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you expect from your president in the coming hours? That usually on Monday morning, he puts out something that calms the stock market and the oil market. So when CNBC goes live, they're talking up the economy and not talking shit on the economy. So what do you expect Trump to do? Just say fuck Israel?
Well, first of all, he said, quote, I call the shots, not Bibi. I call all the shots. So that's good. Very good. And tomorrow we'll see what he says. He'll probably say something to calm down the economy and all the.
But what do you expect from him? Do you expect him to say flat out fuck Trump? Or I'm sorry, fuck Bibi. Excuse me.
No, when he says I call all the shots, that's all he needs to say.
Okay, well, guess what? He did say that, and after he went to 4 or 5 media outlets bragging that he calls the shots, Bibi said, "Guess what? I'm still doing it." So that's the problem.
Well, he'll pay for it. Bibi will pay for
We'll
it.
see.
Oh, okay.
You don't cross Trump. You don't cross Trump. I mean,
We're waiting to
his
see
ego
what Trump
won't
is
take
going to
that.
do.
How many times has it happened that BB has fucking acted upon itself to demolish other countries that we're supposed to be neutral with, and yet, oh, fuck it, right?
Okay, so what do you expect Donald Trump to say this morning?
That he's America first.
Okay.
That
He's been saying that for over a decade.
Oh, yeah, he's been saying that. He just needs to show that we are America first now. This is his time to shine. He needs to fucking step up and show the people that we are America first. Stop saying
Exactly.
Okay,
whatever Texas for Trump said, I back 100% as the Texan.
Hell yeah.
Who had voted for 47 in 2024. Like, I voted for no new wars, America first, cheaper prices for everything. And I'm sorry, but because of the certain war that somebody else fucking started, I'm not going to say that because I don't want to get myself or you monetized or whatever the fuck it may be.
Monetized?
You know what I mean?
What the fuck?
Like, reported, fucking whatever, fucked with. But because of the war that somebody else started, if you catch my drift, we're now being dragged in the middle of it. I expect Trump to come out and say that, you know what, we don't support this war. We don't support the conflict. We've declared a ceasefire, blah, blah, blah.
Well, he's not going to say we don't support the war because he's in the middle of the war. Thank you, Vito. What his options are is A, say we're back in this and it's happy power plant day again, or B, throw BB under the bus, okay, and say fuck this war. We're done.
Look, I would rather the motherfuckers say fuck this war and throw BB under the bus because, let's be honest, how many times have we declared a ceasefire and Bibi Netanyahu has been like, nah, fuck that shit. At this point, honestly, it would be better for American people and American prices if we're like, hey, we no longer support the war and we're going to say fuck Bibi and let's get back to cheaper product, cheaper prices, cheaper gas prices. Because, I'm sorry, but $3.55 a gallon in the state of Texas is not cheap.
Can I just say one thing and then I'll drop?
Sure, go ahead.
Look, this tiny country, we support it diplomatically. in the UN, on every platform in the world. We protect it. We pay money to everybody to keep the peace with it. We pay it money, $3.8 billion a year and counting. This country has to listen to America, not the other way around. Sorry. It's not going to happen anymore.
But is there any negatives, Tax, to Trump saying we're done with it? We're done with this war. Done with Israel.
It's not that I don't expect him to say we're done with Israel. I expect him to rein Israel in. Israel is acting like a spoiled little brat, and it needs to be put in its place. And he's putting it in its place. But
how does he do that? How does he do that?
By bitching out.
He already did that.
Netanyahu.
He cussed him out.
He'll cuss him out again.
He said to Bibi that the whole world hates you. The whole world hates Israel because of this war.
Yeah.
What else can he say?
And he said, I call the shots, and who knows?
But Bibi said, fuck your shots.
Okay, well, maybe the next shipment of spare parts for the Air Force might not arrive in time. So let's wait and see what happens.
So you're saying cut them off?
I'm saying put some pressure on them. Put some pressure on them. Not a bad idea.
Okay. Is it Tex? Yeah, I think it says Tex.
Thank you. I'll drop.
All right, Tex, be good, bro. Go ahead, Tex. What were you going to say?
I'm just at the point of life that, you know what? Last I checked a couple months ago, gas was at like $2.19 a gallon. And now we barely be able to get lucky at $3.49 a gallon in just a couple fucking months. Like, how the fuck can you support a country that's supposed to be our fucking ally, and he's yet bombing the people we're supposed to have peace treaties with, and be like, you know what? Fuck it, right?
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. Give that dog a bone.
What is that?
It's a dog. Right?
No, that's my puppy. That's my 7-month-old puppy.
All right. Xena, what do you got, Xena? Xena going once, going twice. Gone. But, Tex, what was your overall point? All I was focused on was the fucking dog.
So, other than a puppy dog, I have a 7-month-old half pit, half beagle pup.
I'm not, okay, go ahead.
But my point is that, you know, before the supposed conflict with Iran, gas was at like $2.19, $2.25.
Okay, but I'm not worried. I don't want to talk about that. That's obvious, right? Gas prices have gone up. Inflation's gone up. There's a lot of negatives to it. It is just very simple. How does Trump handle the next 24 hours? That's the most important thing.
You want my opinion on it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Simply by disparaging Israel, being like, look, we said that we wanted peace with Iran. We had stipulations. We had, you know, situations put out in place that if Iran negated, that we would react to it. Other than that, you know, by just basically standing on, you know, Trump being supposed to be Trump and standing on his own 2 feet and not bowing down to another smaller fucking foreign nation. Like, what the fuck? You know, you said you have a deal with Iran. Let's have a deal with Iran. Let's go back to cheaper prices. Let's go back to being able to, for the average American to be able to afford shit. Like, fuck what this smaller fucking foreign nation wants to do. Let's stand on American business and American values and, you know, say what we mean and mean what we say type shit instead of, oh, it's just Israel type bullshit.
America,
right. Motherfuckers.
Okay, well, I part of me has a very bad feeling that Trump is going to get forced to react and get back involved in this war. And that is that should worry everybody. And
it does.
Okay, but I have people in here celebrating it. I have warmongering fools begging that Donald Trump gets back involved. So I mean, what the fuck?
You know, it comes to a point in time that
Behave, Dapper.
you're gonna have differing of opinion. But
Okay,
I'm gonna say
you're
this
stating a
from
lot
the
of obvious
begin-
shit. All right,
Look,
relax.
I'm gonna-
Take care of the dog. I'll get back to you. Dapper, go ahead.
Dave, how come you muted me a few days ago? I didn't know you were so sensitive. What's
Okay, so
going
that's
on?
what you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's do some drama. This is getting boring. Come on. You got all your honky tonky friends
I
here.
think this
It's like a
this
circle
is
jerk.
this is exactly what the warmongering fools and the Israelis need to hear is Americans upset with Bibi and gonna be pissed off if Trump is back in this war.
Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Nobody.
We do.
There you go. Exactly, and that Dapper's doing a good job of deflecting away from what's going on.
It's
Okay, I don't know what to tell you.
Hello,
Alejandro,
brother.
where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan, brother. Where are you from?
I'm in Somalia. What brings you up?
Brother, basically, Islam is the people, media is saying Islam is this, Islam is that. But we are the peaceful religion, bro.
You're the peaceful ones.
Yes, we are the most, Islam is the most peaceful religion, bro. We don't.
Well, can I tell
we
you,
don't-
Alejandro, I used to be one. I used to be Muslim. And I had to leave my village because my imam told me that if I leave Islam, I must die.
Okay,
That's not
this is-
peaceful.
okay, brother. You left
And the
Islam,
reason,
right?
hold on, Alejandro, hold on. And the reason why I wanted to leave is my village just got, what's it called, internet. And when I Googled my own religion, I found out we're responsible for a shit ton of terrorist attacks. So I said, I gotta go. Your
Okay,
thoughts?
brother. Now, okay, let me give you who you are exactly, okay? So, who am I speaking with, by the way? I'm confused. Who is this?
My name is Texas for Trump. What do you got?
Okay, brother. So, brother, Texas. I call people
brother
like you,
Texas.
the guys on the left hand. So let's say, guys on the left hand are bad guys, and guys on the right hand are good guys. Okay. So look at this. Sorry. Yeah.
Wait,
look at the
which ones are the bad guys again? The left or the right?
Okay, left hand. I'll start with the left
Okay,
hand.
I
So
have
let-
about 40,000 terrorist attacks done by Islam on my left
Sure.
hand. So those
sure,
are the
okay.
bad guys.
Let me just quickly say this. I won't take too long. Maximum 30 seconds. So this left-hand side guy, let's say he does all the bad thing, like he analyzes people, he grapes kid, he beats
All right,
women,
Alejandro,
right?
stop for a second, please. Curvy chick, you're echoing like no other. Why? Do you want to say something? Curvy chick. All right, going once, going twice, gone. All right, Alejandro, continue with your Muslim bullshit.
Yes, I'll quickly. No, it's not bullshit, bro.
Oh,
But
no, it is. It
I'll
is.
quickly finish, bro. I won't take too long. I was quickly finish.
Okay, you got
So
about
left-hand-
12 seconds, and then go ahead.
So left-hand side does all the bad thing, and he analyzes people, he grapes kid, and he beats women, but he prays to Allah. Okay, and the right-hand side does the opposite. He does all the good thing. He doesn't do any of the bad things, but he doesn't pray to Allah. So to Allah, brother, the left-hand side guy is the greatest guy.
That's adorable. Where'd you get that? Like a popsicle stick or something?
No, from Imam.
All right, very good. Bobby, hi, Bobby.
Hi, Dave. Good morning. Oh, what?
all right,
I
you're
like
oh, go ahead.
W2 hot blondes at the top.
There you go.
I love it.
Your I don't know, observations about the war. Do you have any, or are you just here for coins?
Well, no, so both actually. Why are you embarrassing me like that? When have I ever said that? Like I'm here for coins, I'm just here because I like to give my input
Sorry,
on
in
political
Islam, women come for
situations.
coins. In Islam, women are for money. to be
Yes.
honest.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
brother. Yes,
No,
he said
Dave,
if you're
by the way,
Muslim.
this is a troll, Dave. This is a troll. Okay.
No, I agree with him. I mean, just because.
What do you mean, troll?
Yeah,
What-
you're not. I don't even think you're Muslim.
What you say? What you saying? I'm Muslim.
Hell yeah,
What are you
Muslim
talking
on
about?
Muslim crime.
Oh my God, get
This
out.
is why we think women have hard brain. People like you think that. I'm
Okay,
not
hold
Muslim.
on, Alejandro. Hold on one second, sir. Bobby, give me your thoughts on the war, please.
Thank you, Thomas. Look, I think it's. I'm not gonna lie, and I think a lot of people are gonna hate to admit it, but you were kind of right about a lot of things, Dave. Has anyone come up and said to you, not gonna lie? You got it. You kind
Who
of got
would
it
who
spot
do
on.
you think that has fought with me over the last 100 days would have the gall to do that?
You know
Nobody.
no, I think I won't lie. I feel like Daniela I feel like will at some point admit it. But you know what I was laughing at? Thank you, Amber. Thank you everyone for the coins. But I was who I feel like is like oh shit. See, I lost my train of thought. But I was gonna say I'll come back to it. I lost my train of thought. It was something really
She's got
good as
half brain. She's
well.
got half brain.
Oh my
Okay, so you're
god.
just here for the coins.
Okay, yes, I am here for the coin. Sorry, I
Okay.
admit it. Bye.
I told you guys.
Okay, fair enough.
Bruh.
I don't get it.
I love her.
This is why we
Listen.
Muslims ask women to
Look.
put the hijab on because they are very senseless. This is why.
Bobby
You know
hasn't
what?
worn her
Look,
hijab
listen.
since 2012. So I mean, don't go ahead, Tax. What were you saying?
I was gonna say that me and Texas for Trump might have different opinions on a lot of things,
Like what?
but when it comes to like the state of Texas itself,
Are you a
shouldn't be
Democrat?
giving funds to foreign nations, and instead we should be giving funds to fellow Texans who are trying to do right and be good for the system and for the state. Instead, you got fucking foreign lobbyists and foreign nations trying to control our politics, and I'm sorry, but I will not allow for that to happen. I don't care what your political affiliation is or who you choose to represent yourself as. If you're not for the state of Texas and for the people of Texas, you don't have my vote.
Brother, you should let Sharia law take over Texas,
Okay.
brother. You should let the
All right,
Sharia law.
Alejandro, I've had enough of you. For those that are in Israel, we have more red alerts, and this is what we want, right? This is what we want. This is what the warmongering fools have been signing up for, is heading to the bomb shelter. And you'll say, no, Dave, that's not what we want. We just want to end this the right way. Oh, yeah? How the fuck you going to end it the right way? What does that even mean? Okay, wake the fuck up. Okay, you're heading to the bomb shelters right now. Yeah, it looks like in the north you definitely are. And it looks he zoomed out. No, it looks like it's just the north. Okay, so go ahead. What do you got?
I kind of came up by accident, but you really
Oh,
want to know.
I mean, you hear the word warmongering, you fucking dive right in.
Well, come on, look, Iran is like horrible. They support all three H groups. Okay, Houthis, Hamas, Hezbollah. They've unalived over 1,000 Americans. They support all of this war. So why don't you put some of the blame on them?
Okay, so if Donald Trump announces this morning we're back in this, what's the goal?
Oh, to hurt them as much as he can.
Okay, so we bombed them for 40 days, every
Bomb 'em
day,
for 40 more days.
morning, noon, and night, and it did nothing.
Well, I think it did something. It got rid of a
What?
lot of their leadership.
Okay, so next man up, right? If somebody would take out Trump, next man up.
What do you mean take out Trump?
Okay, so if God forbid Donald Trump were to die, JD Vance would take over, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like here, it's over there. It's next man up. It's no big deal.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, but
You
it's
know,
weak.
I don't think you do get it
Oh yeah,
because
Tex. He
what
doesn't.
you don't understand is that, yes, do we not want fucking other foreign nations that have the same capabilities that we do?
Hell yeah.
Yes. But do we also have to worry about and, concern ourselves with the affordability and, just simple living of our fellow Americans when we decide to put ourselves in conflicts with foreign nations who we don't think that have that much power, but the Schrader
Hey, Tex, my friend Smudge gives out the breathalyzers around here. She said you're definitely drunk. Is that true?
No.
No. Okay. So we're completely sober.
Holy shit.
Yes? We're sober?
Yep. Yeah.
This is you sober.
Yeah. This
Oh,
is
fuck
me
yeah, bro.
passionate.
Imagine.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
This is me passionate.
Hell yeah.
about fucking shit that affects me and everyday people in the state I love, in the country I love.
Amen.
Like, I'm so sick and fucking tired of people being like, oh, we gotta protect Israel over the place where we fucking live. Like, what the fuck?
I told you they're responsible for over 1,000 Americans being unalive and planning more.
Who?
Iran, the Houthis, Hezbollah, Hamas.
Okay, we don't want them to have a fucking nuclear weapon.
October 7th,
What about
half of
China? What
Iran
about
did that.
Russia? What about Iran? What about Israel? Like, we don't want Iran to have nuclear weapons, but we're okay with everybody else having nuclear
All right,
weapons.
let Texas get in. Go,
I have
Texas.
a question. So we understand all that. This is not news to us. What you're telling us, the unalivings, we understand all that. What is your solution? What do you want us to blow them off the face of the earth? What is your solution?
I think we shouldn't let them have ballistic missiles, and they're developing even longer range ballistic missiles. Okay, we tried this with North Korea. It was Clinton trying to make deals so they would never have nuclear weapons. How'd that work out? They got a lot of
Do you
them.
think we have issues right now with North Korea?
Oh, yeah, sure we do.
Okay.
In
Why
fact,
aren't we at war
Obama
with
said
them?
that was our biggest issue
Why aren't we at war with them?
because they have nuclear weapons. They already got them. It's too late.
Okay.
Once you
So
have
why
them, you
are we
can't
in
mess
this
with
war
them.
again?
To degrade Iran's capabilities. They're
So why aren't we
horrible
doing the same thing to North Korea?
because it's too late.
Oh my god.
So you think just because these different countries have nuclear power or weapons that they don't go to war? They won't ever go to war and nobody can mess with them? What?
China, Russia, North Korea.
Yeah, but you
They
don't
have
think
all
Iran...
nuclear capabilities.
Well, Pakistan,
And yet,
India, they
you
have
know,
it as well.
Doesn't Israel have nuclear capability? I mean, don't they?
it's baffling to me
Israel,
the fact that, you
Okay,
know,
wait, Texas, do you say they should be able to have them?
I said, doesn't Israel?
No, do you think Iran should be able to have nuclear weapons?
More to the point
China,
now, I don't give a
Russia,
fuck
and
what they have.
Ukraine. You know what? This motherfucker. I
All
swear.
right, hold on, Tex. Hold on. Take a shot. MC, where are you from?
Hey, what's up, Dave? Long time no see. I'm originally from Michigan.
Oh, what's up, brother? What's going on?
It's been a good minute, brother.
Oh, hi. How are
Hey,
you?
Texas. Long time no see.
Yeah, how are you
long time
All
doing?
right, so you're reappearing. Your thoughts on the war?
Actually, I mean, this is the Middle East. I mean, things can sometimes get a little out of hand. You know, it is what it is in this part of the world. You know, the only way you can respect a deal, you got to show strength and ability. And that's the only thing they respect over here. If you put down your guard and be a nice guy, they're only going to take an advantage off you. And they're just going to drag this out in their favor, you know. And right now, the Iranians are still not acting in good faith. I mean, they have been attacking our other allies, like with Kuwait and Bahrain, for the past few days. They attacked a civilian airport. Hezbollah has destabilized the entire region with Lebanon and Israel for the past 3 years. They violate Articles 1701 time and time again since 10/7. So right now, I mean, Israel has every right to defend itself any means necessary, and that's what they did just a moment ago.
So was it smart for whenever Trump went from media outlet to say, I'm in control, I'm the boss, I have the final say, BB will listen, and BB did not listen? Was that smart for BB to do that?
Well, it's not too much.
Just yes or
listening.
no?
Actually, the prime minister made a right move. Any country in the world is not going to stand by and put up with this. I mean, even if it's the other way around, if it was America, they would have done the
Hold
same
on,
thing.
Tex. Hold on, Tex.
Yeah, if it was America, we would have done the same thing. And Netanyahu
Yeah, but
had every right.
MC, whenever NATO helped or ignored Donald Trump, okay, 2 months ago when it came to the Strait, anybody that cares about America said we should dismantle NATO. Fuck NATO. Why is BB different than NATO? Why is it okay for BB not to listen, but it's not okay for NATO. Go ahead.
Because right now NATO is corrupt. I mean, they can't even pay for their own defense as it is. England has no military. Most of Europe has no military. We're the ones paying for it. And that's the reason why 60% of the budget is from our tax dollars. And it's very annoying seeing they're unwilling to assist us on this. And right now they say, well, it's all about Russia. Who's the closest ally with Russia? Is Iran. Iran's been supplying with drones and ammunition for the past several years. Now they have range of Europe. And also another reason is Europe is a little afraid Iran might respond to their cities, despite they are in range. More the reason why they should get involved. But right now, with a lot of the leftist government between England and France and Spain especially, they're just playing for politics right now over there. You know,
my
and
hope
yeah.
is, MC, and I don't know what Trump's going to do in the coming hours. My hope is he throws BB under the bus, criticizes him in a very long tweet, and says we're done with this. Enough is enough. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They are. It's beyond Israel, I'm afraid. You got Kuwait and you got Bahrain and other Gulf countries involved. It's not just Israel. Iran is the problem.
Tax, I can't handle you. Tax, I can't handle you right now. I can't. Come back up at a different time. MC, do you want Trump back involved in this war?
Unfortunately, it's coming down to this is where we spent 8 weeks now negotiating.
Sure, I just want short answers. Why is that beneficial for everyday Americans? Why is it beneficial?
It's beneficial. Do you want peace and stability? The Iran is destabilizing and holding the world hostage right now based on their actions. They're provocally attacking
and they're doing it
countries.
Because of the war that BB and Trump started.
It was unfinished business. We hit them hard. We are negotiating. It failed. 8 weeks later, we're getting nowhere with this.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
it's,
Great.
It's a failure.
We're getting nowhere. So what are we?
We gotta resume.
So great. So what are we going to do now to get somewhere? Why can't
Trump and
BB get together and end this so we can move forward?
We got to resume. Apparently, the Iranians are not cooperating.
But you said we haven't gotten anywhere in these weeks.
Why? So
we
basically,
bombed them
we
for
got to
40
go back in
days.
there.
It did nothing.
Right. It wasn't hard enough. Apparently, the Iranians are unwilling to make a compromise.
Why doesn't Trump go hard and get it done so we can move on?
Because right now, he's still playing a political argument. He's doing what everyone else is doing right now. He's given it a chance, though. He gave it 8 weeks, and I give this man a lot of patience. I am surprised he took it this long. But later today will be a big question mark for him. The pressure is on him now. It's like, Trump, do you still really want to continue this, or you really got to hit him hard, and then we pause it, and then we'll try and work out another deal. But right now, things are getting escalated. Iran's out of control again. You know, so yeah, the prices of fuel came down. Yeah, the markets have been doing okay for the past few weeks, but right now, with their acting and provoking attacks on Israel, this and other Gulf countries, we have interest there. We got other soldiers and bases in harm's way right now because of the provocative, out of control decisions the Iranians are doing.
But MC, I must ask you, why do most Americans disagree with you, and they want this war over?
Well, I understand because of the 20-year history we have in this region. I get we saw what we did in Afghanistan with that disaster withdrawal, which was a bad idea how we got out there in the first place. I mean, we should have never left it as it did. I get it. I get the morale. But it's the same argument with World War I and World War II. Back then, it's like, well, World War I is a waste of time. We did the Versailles Treaty. We got to deal with the Germans. But yet they rearmed, reorganized, and they came back out. Then we had Pearl Harbor, and 3 days later, H-Man declared war on America. This is deja vu with the Iranians in the Middle East. I mean, yeah, people say, well, it was a waste of time, but we liberate Kuwait. We provide freedom and security in the region. And here we are years later. It's the same argument. It's like deja vu with World War I and World War II. I mean, Charles Lindbergh said the same thing, quote, America should not get involved with another European war. Leave it to Europe's problems.
Will you be disappointed if Trump says, no, we're not going back into this? We're not doing this again. Would you be disappointed?
That's up to Trump. I mean,
of course it is. That's not the question.
Yeah,
of course
every
it's up to
country
Trump.
has a decision to make.
Would you be disappointed that Trump is not going back into this war?
Honestly, I don't think you have a choice.
Are you?
I'll be disappointed to answer your question, but at the same time, I don't think he has a choice. He's going to have to finish this. We can't leave it like this. We got all our soldiers. We have all our ships there ready to go. We can't just leave. We can't leave it like this. You know, if we can't make a deal and things are getting out of control, we got him. He's going to have to push the button. I mean, it's coming to a point. This is insane.
Okay,
I
no
mean,
problem.
so-
Let's go with it. Let's have some fun. Let's say Donald Trump puts out a tweet. We're back in this.
Right.
Happy power plant day. What's the objectives once he restarts? Just give them to be short and sweet. Number one.
Okay, the number one goal is pretty much to secure the Straits.
Okay, great. Number two,
take out their nuclear program. I mean, number three, yeah. I mean, there's a list of reasons, but the Straits will be a number one priority. You know?
Okay, so no problem. Let's go with it. Let's focus on the Strait right now.
Yeah.
Donald Trump gets a deal to open back up the Strait. Let's say it takes another 10 months. No problem. Donald Trump leaves the Middle East. What prevents them from reclosing the Strait once Trump is gone?
Well, we got sanctions on them. Their inflation's at 40%. Also,
But that
their
doesn't
nuclear
stop them.
programs.
You do get that, right? Sanctions do not stop them. So I said to you, what is the number one objective if Donald Trump kicks this off? Your answer is the Strait. Now these people know the power they have. Okay, I think they were aware, obviously, but they did not know how everybody would respond. And there's
it's not just
nothing.
The Straits, though.
Wait, I'm sorry.
It's their nuclear program as well as the other big one.
I got you. I got you. So what happens if Donald Trump? So let's go with that. No problem. We went down the first road. Let's go down the second road. How does Trump get the uranium out?
Apparently, you're going to have to send people in there and remove it. It's
Okay,
either by
and
the
you
UN
think
or
that,
by us.
Okay, so you think they're just going to hand it over?
I mean, apparently, that's when it gets difficult. Apparently,
okay,
yeah, apparently.
But you're gun ho to restart this war.
If they want sanction relief, if they want trade, they're going to have to come to those terms, and that's what's been stalling for the past several weeks. You know, we got them in an interesting spot. They're crippling. They're hurting really bad. Inflation, 42%.
But guess
is
what?
Really bad.
Now
we had 11%
they're all about
in 2021. Just imagine.
Right,
what
we did have them in a good spot.
Right.
Now we don't. Now we're back at war.
Well, the RGC, I mean, these guys are a cult. They're willing to bring it to the next level. This is what they're doing.
Arguing there.
Yeah, this is what they're doing.
I'm just trying to get to a point where if you're in America and you're not really pro-Israel or pro-regime, how does this war make sense? And everybody that has come up here, it does not make sense.
Well, I get it. I mean, apparently I understand a lot of people are more concerned about domestic issues than international. But the point is, Iran is destabilized. They're out of control. They're attacking our allies. They're holding the world hostage on trade routes in the Straits of Hormuz.
There's a lot of countries out of control right now.
Oh, yeah. And Iran is the one being out of control. We're working out tirelessly to trying to work out a deal with these people. And unfortunately, they're not cooperating. They're buying for time. They're looking for other ends and means to get out. Now they decided to attack Kuwait and Bahrain and Israel. There's no reason why Iran.
But most Americans don't give a fuck about those countries.
All our trade, our interests is there. We got our oil interests. We got our bases there. We are a global economic power. And with our allies and our interests are under attack like that,
all right, go ahead,
you're
Texas.
destabilizing the entire world. You know.
So stop dragging it out, Trump. Get it fucking done, right? So we can all fucking move on.
Get it done. Get what done?
Get it done. Whatever he feels like he needs to get accomplished to get it done, he needs to get it fucking done. Yesterday.
Texas. If he
100%.
felt there's a lot of people that are warmongers that believe Trump should change the regime, see through regime change.
We're not doing that. I don't think Trump has anything that he wants to do with a regime change, or he would have already started doing that.
Sure. And he wouldn't be in a ceasefire for over 2 months.
Right.
So now it's what the fuck are we doing? Go ahead.
I think it's partly Trump.
Hold on. Leah's talking. Go ahead, Leah.
I was going to say, I do think he said that he did do the regime change, if you remember.
No, he did. The first regime is dead. Second regime is dead. So good news. You guys got fucking regime change. So be grateful.
Right. Well, I hope the Iranian people do take back their government. I mean, it might be a revolution.
Don't get me started on that. Where the fuck are they?
Right now, they're on there. That's a good question, but you never know. I mean, look at the Arab Spring. That came out of nowhere. The Syrian war with the revolution came out of nowhere. I mean, these things happen just like that. I mean, normally, if you look for the history of revolution or uprisings, they do come in a form of surprise. Even when we fought the
Is there
English
a
here,
revolution that was prevented by not having internet? Because I've heard that's the problem.
Yeah, well, they have other ways of communications. We've been doing this for
Exactly.
centuries.
That's my
How
point.
do you think we got the 250-year anniversary for us
Thank you.
Americans fighting the
Yes,
English?
but the Persians come up here and tell me they can't do anything without internet.
Yeah, believe me, there's always ways. We got our best intelligence underground over there. We've been working on this for years, I'm sure. But I'm just relating to history, before we had internet, it's always underground. There's always an underground network, sending stuff over. I mean, look what we did in Cuba with the Bay of Pigs. How did we send all that stuff over there before
But MC, I
JFK
must
kinda
say,
changed in the
it
last
seems
minute?
like you're more pro this war than the typical American. And I was hoping that you could tell the people in here or sell them on it being beneficial for everyday Americans. And to me, I don't hear one thing that makes sense to somebody that's in Nebraska or
It's peace
anywhere,
for
really.
strength. It's
What?
peace for strength. I mean, really, in a way, if you look
Yeah,
at,
but
I
go
always
ahead.
say, look behind history. I mean, look what we did in Europe. Germany was never in range hitting our cities, but yet they
I'm
had
not
the
asking for
ambitions.
a history lesson. What I'm asking people to do is to sell everyday Americans that it makes sense for Donald Trump to restart this war. And there has not been one person that has made one point that makes sense to Americans.
Well, put it this way, Dave. If you pull back, say, if you will go by yours with the other argument, if you withdraw and say, okay, we're sending everyone back home, we're done. China and Russia and other enemies of the state will fill in that vacuum. Do you want Vladimir Putin to reestablish his bases and his footprint in the Middle East, like Syria and other places?
Do
Because
you
there
think
was a
most
time.
Americans care
Yeah,
about it?
well, the
Like,
thing is, they will
MC,
care.
you're
But,
proving my point for me. I'm
well,
criticizing you.
I know,
Hold
but
on
this
one
when it
second,
gets
sir.
interesting,
Hold
Dave.
on.
This when it
Hold on
gets
one second,
interesting.
MC. Hold on one
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
I'm saying to you, I am relying on you to make it make sense for everyday Americans, and then your response is to talk more about more shit that most Americans don't give a fuck about.
Well, this is what they will care about, because when Russia decides to get control of the Straits of Hormuz, if LCC falls, right, because we were supporting Egypt, for example, there was a time Nasser was a strong ally with the Soviet Union. He shut down the Suez Canal. 40% of our goods go for there. So, on the contrary, you think things are bad now. You think paying $4 a gallon is bad. Don't complain when you're paying $8 or $10 a gallon, and while our goods are even more expensive because we got to use these straits. If
But
you're
we
happy
already
paying
talked
toll
about the
fees,
strait. We already.
okay, yeah, and the Suez
But
Canal and other
if
major
Trump
ports.
stays in
If
this,
Russia
gets a
controls all
deal,
that, don't complain about it.
there's no guarantee that they keep it open.
Well, you're going home. Don't worry about what happens here. That's
No,
what I'm saying, and that's
no,
up to the
no. You're
American
taking
people.
my
If
side
you're
now.
happy having a
Go ahead.
foreign country like Russia and China and Iran dictate our trade routes, like you got to pay a toll, you got to pay these tariffs using the service. Don't complain when you're paying $10 an hour. Don't complain when 40% of our
We
goods
don't.
are getting tariffed by
We don't.
using these ports, because it's controlled by a regime
We
government
don't
like
get a lot
Putin
through the
in
strait.
China and all
America,
that. That's why we're there. You know?
America doesn't
Mm.
get a lot through the strait. America doesn't get a lot through the strait.
Okay, well, what about the Suez Canal? Egypt used to be a close ally with Russia, with
So, are you a
Nasser,
dual
and he
citizen?
did shut
A
it
lot of
down
people.
time and
Are
time again.
you
Why do you think England
MC?
went in there in
All right,
1957?
all right. Texas, you have a question. Go ahead, love.
Go ahead.
Are you a dual citizen?
Yes, I have. Yeah, my mom's side of the family is from there.
There
But
you go.
well, I
That's
mean, it
it.
does have nothing to do with it, though.
It has
This is
everything to do with it.
well, again. So if so, you're deflecting what I'm on about. If Egypt decided to go pro-Russia again, like they did back in the 50s and 60s, and they decide to shut down the Straits, the Suez Canal, which they have done before. That's why England and France and Israel had to go in there in 56. That's why we had the 6-Day War. What do you think the Egyptians and Russians are going to do? Say, well, you owe us a toll pay. You're going to owe us tariffs. What is that going to affect on the consumers here in America? We're going to be paying more on the